Chop it up, trapping plays in the air. Water cooler wisdom, pull up the chair. SEC the jungle, only lions in the lair. Saturdays we hunt, every field's a battleground, beware. From the swamp to the grove, it's a southern serve. Hedges to the plains where the heat keeps burning. Rivals clash, fireworks burst, tables turning. Tailgate smoking, got the whole town churning. First down stories, legends in the making. Quarterback kings, every snap earthquaking. Coaches scheming, sideline dreams awaken. Ref blow the whistle, hearts pound, ground shaking. Water cooler talk, break it down, let it pop. SEC lights on, it's the show that don't stop. From the kickoff to the clock, every moment's a shot. Water cooler talk sports, yeah, we calling the shots. Tradition runs deep, every chant got a soul. Colors paint the crowd, every game's on the road. Trophies on the line, that's the ultimate goal. SEC pride, where the story's always bold. From Tuscaloosa Tides to the Athens Bark, Cajun Spice Nights to the Rebel Sparks. Every game a movie, stadiums leave a mark. We the voice of the South, this is Water Cooler Talk. Water Cooler Talk, break it down, let it pop. SEC lights on, it's the show that don't stop. From the kickoff to the clock, every moment's a shot. Water Cooler Talk sports, yeah, we calling the shots.
Under southern skies where the heat don't quit, Jaguars roar and the Tigers don't sit. This ain't no game, it's a fight to the bone. Feel the rumble, feel the thunder in the zone. Pads could align like a lightning crack. South Alabama coming fast on the attack. Auburn's claw sharp cutting through the night. This field ain't big enough for both sides tonight. Lights are blazing, crowds are wild. No backing down, no running miles. South versus South, claws and jaws. Saturday night we breaking the laws. 808s hit, hearts pound fast. Jaguars, Tigers, who's gonna last? Guitar screams like the fans in the stands. 808 kicks like the marching band. Twanging the soul, but the bass takes hold. This is the South where legends unfold. So bring your pride and strap your gear. It's the fight of the South, it's happening here. The locker room sets the tone tonight. Jaguars, Tigers, who's taking the fight? Battleground full of warmth to the plains where legends go pound for pound. Stadiums roar like a lion in the jungle. Water cooler talk where the real fans rumble. Saturday sermons, preachers wearing helmets. Pigskin prophets, they the ones who tell it. Rivalries run deep, roots like a cypress. Down south gospel, tailgates ignite this. Golden arms slinging, playbooks singing. Refs whistle blowing, crowd bells ringing. From Athens to Tuscaloosa, kings claim thrones. Water cooler talk where the game's well known. Water cooler talk, SEC on the table. Breaking down plays, myth turning to fable. From kickoff to glory, the story unfolds. Southern grind, college pride, hearts run bold. Bayou voodoo, tiger eyes gleaming. Hail Mary prayers under stadium ceilings. Elephant stampede, gators chomp loud. Between the hedges is war in the crowd. Razorbacks charge, rebels take aim. Bulldogs bite, all fight for the fame. Auburn skies burn, Gamecocks claw. Water cooler talk, we dissect it all. Water cooler talk, gets a seat on the table. Breaking down plays, myth turning to fable. From kickoff to glory, the story unfolds. Southern grind, college pride, hearts run bold.
Testing 1 2 1 2 testing. There we go. There we go. Y'all should be able to hear me now. There we go. Testing 1 2 1 2 testing 1 2 1 2 testing 1 2 1 2 testing. I think we good to go. I think we good to go. I think we good to go. If you can hear me, if you're still in the chat and you can hear me, please let me know. Testing 1 2 1 2 testing. There we go. There we go. We got audio, ladies and gentlemen. We got audio, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. We got audio, ladies and gentlemen. We have audio working. We have audio working. There we go. There we go. Yes, yes, yes. We have audio working. It is working. I had to do a little something in the background to make that thing happen. But hey, we back, man. We in this thing. We are in this thing, ladies and gentlemen, man. Had some technical difficulties in the background, but hey, we back. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, we are here, man. Appreciate y'all so much for rocking with me and holding on with me through that technical difficulty part right there, man. But we are back. We are ready to go. We are ready to go. We are ready to make this happen, man. It is homecoming on the plains today as for the Auburn Tigers, man. And like I said, man, I saw in the chat while I was trying to get this right, man. King Richard, what's going on with you, my guy? He said, man, Nick, how torn are you today, man? Bro, lifelong Auburn fan. Everybody know I graduated from South Alabama, man. Everybody knows that. If you watch this channel long enough, I'm torn in this game. I'm torn in this game, ladies and gentlemen. I'm torn. Cause you always want to see your alma mater do good, but Auburn got a chance to go to the college football playoff, man. So hey, we rock with Auburn today, my guy. We gotta rock with Auburn, but little part of me is like, oh, South, I just want you to do good. I want you to do good today, South. Man, we appreciate y'all so much, man, for rocking with us here around the water cooler as always, man. In the locker room, we're going to be here for the duration of the game, man. Did not get a chance to do my talking points for the game, man. But you know what? I'm going to go ahead and do it anyway, man. So I don't care. It is what it is. We're going to get this thing rocking and rolling, man. We hope that y'all are having a good time sitting around college football or sitting around the TV today. Getting ready to watch some college football with your family, with everybody, man. Auburn is about to play today, man. It is time. It is your boy looking for my what's the name here? I don't see it. Hold on. Let me find my stat here. Let me find my stats here. Let me find my stats, because you know I gotta give Nick's talking points for the game, man. I gotta give Nick's talking points for the game for today, man. As y'all know, man, game is getting ready to kick off literally in a little bit, man. But before we get into it, man, I gotta give y'all my talking points for today's game, man. It's here. It's your boy Nick's talking points for today's game. Number one, what do I want to see today, man? Of course, execution. I want to see execution, bro. I want to see execution today from this team. I want to see us be able to come in, do what we need to do to make this game not relevant at all. As much as I want to believe that, man, I honestly feel like South is a good team, but Auburn needs to come in and we need to stay mentally locked in. We need to stay mentally focused in this game. Number two, mentally lock in. I just talked about it. This feels like a trap game. You don't want to be looking ahead to the team that you playing next week when you get started with SEC play. We do not want to do that. We do not want to be looking ahead to teams to next week's game, to Oklahoma, looking at SEC play. We need to stay locked into this game, go out, handle business, and keep trekking along so that we can make noise in college football with a chance of making it to the SEC title game, man. Pass rush. I'm telling you, man, we got to get a pass rush. What has been one of the Achilles heels for Auburn's defense in the past? It has been the running quarterback. It's been the running quarterback. Bishop Davenport is an athletic guy. Doesn't want to run it, but when he does run it, trust me, he's gonna lower that shoulder and he's gonna let you know that he's there. So I'm telling you, we got to stay locked in. We gotta have pass rush integrity. We gotta have lane integrity, and we gotta be able to corral the quarterback and wrap up tackling. We did a pretty good job of that last week, but we got to do it better this week, man, because this is a better team. Number four, man, we got to perfect the RPO on offense. because last week just solidified to me that Auburn is an RPO team. That's what that did. It solidified to me that Auburn is an RPO team. So we need to perfect that today. We need to come out here and have this as a tune-up to get into SEC play. We need to start perfecting that and getting ready for it. And then last but not least, pass protection from the offensive line. When we do see the drop back game, when we do see the passing game, when we do see Auburn put the ball through the air, we need to see the offensive line give Jackson Arnold enough time to pass protect, especially the right side of the ball. But you know, that's what it is. Those are Nick's keys to the game. And now we're gonna get into this. Game because kickoff just happened, and now it's time for us to watch the Auburn Tigers take on the South Alabama Jaguars. Y'all ready? Y'all ready to go? Let's go ahead and let's take a look at Auburn's starting offense right here, man. So this is gonna be the guys that's coming out for Auburn's offensive starters right here, man. Of course, we got Jackson Arnold coming out, starting quarterback. Is going to be the guy that's coming out today, man, for us on the starting offensive side of the ball. Then after that, Mason Murphy, right tackle, Jeremiah Wright, Connor Lew, Dylan Wade, and Xavier Chaplin. And then on the back end, Cam Coleman, Eric Singleton Jr., Horatio Fields. Seems like Jeremiah Cobb's going to get the nod starting today. And, of course, Brandon Frazier at the tight end position today is the starting lineup for the Auburn Tigers. Starting lineup for the South Alabama Jaguars starting defense, the defensive starters for the South Alabama Jaguars. What are we looking at on the defensive side of the ball for the South Alabama Jaguars? It's first down, jet sweep for Auburn, and it is near the first down marker for that, man. These are the guys that's going to be starting on the side for the South Alabama Jaguars right there, man. Taking a look at those guys there, and we're gonna have this is a formidable team. Run a simulation of the 4-2-5, so Auburn has to be ready. Auburn has to be ready in this game, man. So this is what we're going to be looking at today, man. So let's get into it. Y'all already know what it is, man. We're going to take a look at this, and we're going to keep this thing rocking and rolling for Auburn today, man. It looks like Auburn is coming out, RPO game. Got a first down for Auburn. It's coming up, and that's what I like to see, man. That's what I like to see. I like to see us doing what we got to do to make things happen, man. Let's go ahead. Let's get over into this game scene real quick. And let's make this thing happen, man. We appreciate y'all so much, man, for rocking with us, man. We're gonna be keeping game stats for you as well, too, throughout the day, throughout the game. We're gonna keep watching this thing. We're gonna keep it rocking and rolling over here with the Auburn Tigers, man. Let me get everything. Woo! Whoa, Cam Coleman look like he got a little shook right there. All right, what we got? 2nd and 10 coming up. 2nd and 10 coming up for the Auburn Tigers right here, man. That's what we're looking at. 2nd down, 10 yards to go for the Auburn Tigers. Shout out to everybody that's in the chat, man. Shout out to Robert Smith. Shout out to King Richard, man. Shout out to all of you guys, man. Shout out to James Barnett. Shout out to all y'all that's rocking with us in the chat, man. We're trying to give y'all a good experience. 2nd and 10. Auburn's in the shotgun. Brandon Frazier's in motion. Drop back game. He looks, throws to his left, and it's completed to Eric Singleton. Let's see. Is that a first down or are they giving a third down? Third down coming up. 3rd and about 1 is what we're looking at. Third and about 1 coming up right now. Let's go, Auburn. Let's go. Let's go, Auburn. Let's go. Let's make this thing happen. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen, AU. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen, AU. Let's make it happen. Let's get the first down. Let's get the first down, AU. Run up the middle. First down, Jeremiah Cobb. Good job. 1st and 10 coming up for Auburn. Auburn seems to be trying to perfect that RPO game that we've been talking about. That I've been saying for the longest, man. We gotta see. That's what we are, man. Auburn is an RPO team, and that's what we are. And we need to perfect that, and that is what we need to be looking at trying to make work. 1st and 10 coming up for Auburn, right here. Jet sweep. It is a quarterback keep, and that's what I'm talking about. First down First down, Auburn. 1st and 10 coming up again. It's first down run by Jackson Arnold. Hugh Freeze, we can all see Hugh Freeze calling the plays. We see that happening right now. Hugh Freeze has got the play sheet in his hand. Oh my God, they gave it 2nd and 1. It's 2nd and 1. They did not give him the first down, so it's 2nd and 1 coming up right now. 2nd and 1. Cobb with the first down run. There we go. It's going to be first down coming up. First down. 1st and 10 coming up right there. First and 10 coming up for the Auburn Tigers at their 49-yard line, just on the other side of midfield. Brandon Frazier's in motion. Hand off to Jeremiah Cobb. Jeremiah Cobb stopped for about a yard gain. This is going to be 2nd and about 9 coming up for the Auburn Tigers. Coming up real quick. Preston Howard in motion. Throw to Preston Howard. Ooh. Shout out to Chandler, Nehemiah Chandler on the defense there for the South Alabama Jaguars. Shout out to him right there on the channel. He got there and basically that's what he do. That's good coverage by Nehemiah Chandler, man. That's what you call it's 3rd and 9 coming up right here. We got to convert this 3rd down right here. Got to convert this 3rd down if we Auburn. 3rd and 9 coming up. Got 5 wide receivers. Could this be a call quarterback draw? There is no one really in the middle of the field until he hits the yard line, and it is going to be a timeout, Auburn. We're going to take that down to 2 timeouts for Auburn remaining in the half. Shout out to man. Robert Smith in the chat saying, man, Arnold has to get more accurate. Agree. You can't, that pass to Cam Coleman. Yeah, you got to be a little bit more accurate than that right there. Jackson Arnold. Running Cobb. That's what I'm talking about. Shout out to Robert Smith for that. Auburn Dad in the chat said, looks balanced so far. It does. It does look a little balanced. Would love to. I'm just of the mindset right now that this is what we need to. We need to be perfecting this RPO game. It's what we need to be perfecting. We need to be perfecting this RPO game because that's what Auburn is. Auburn is an RPO team. We need to be perfecting that. Running Cobb too much early. Hopefully he'll be able to. I think Cobb should be able to hold up the rest of the game. And then of course Auburn Dad for life, 2 drops already. Yeah, that's not good. I'm getting I don't want to say it, but I'm getting a real sneaky suspicion that I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm not saying it's not looking. I don't want it to get to the point to where it's starting to look, not clean. You feel what I'm saying? Don't want it to get to that point to where it's not looking clean. It's a 3rd down. It's a 3rd and 9 coming up right now for Auburn and South Alabama has a chance to get off the field and actually get the ball back and potentially go down the field and get points on the board. We need to convert this 3rd down right here. If you're in the chat, tell me if you can hear these. If you're in the chat, let me know if you can hear what's going on in the chat. Let me know if you can hear those drops. Let me know if you can hear those drops if you were in the chat. Let me know if you can hear those drops. Or those sound effects. If you can hear those sound effects, let me know. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Good, good, good. Just want to make sure everybody can hear those sound effects in the chat. We good to go. We ready to rock and roll. We're ready to rock and roll. We're ready to start hearing some of these touchdown Auburns. We're ready to start hearing some of these touchdown Auburns. King Richard in the chat saying sound effects are perfect. That's what I'm talking about. Shout out to my guy, King Richard, man. Shout out to King Richard, man. Shout out to Auburn Dad. Shout out to Robert Smith. That's Marcus's #1 fan. Shout out to James Barnett. Shout out to Tim, the Toolman Taylor. Shout out to Auburn Express, who was in the chat earlier, man. We appreciate that, man. Shout out to all y'all, man, for rocking with us, man. It's homecoming on the plains. It is homecoming on the plains, ladies and gentlemen. That's what it is. It is homecoming on the plains. And we getting ready to make this thing happen, bro. We getting ready to have a good time today. We gonna try. We trying to come out of here with a W. This is what we want. We want a W today. We want a W. Have y'all seen the video of the first flight of the Okay, here we go. Third down. 39 coming up. Still 5 wide set. Could this be a called quarterback run? Jackson Arnold checks at the line. It's called quarterback draw. Oh, South Alabama gets the stop. Man, what will Auburn do right here? It's 4th down coming up. 4th down coming up, man. Auburn gets the stop. 4th and about 5. Yep, 4th and about 5 coming up. Auburn's going for it. Auburn's going for it. Ed Smith in the middle, number 45 for South Alabama. Ed Smith the 4th. All right, here we go. Here we go. 4th and 5. Could they be trying to draw South Alabama offsides? Could they be trying to draw South Alabama offsides? Brandon Frazier in motion. Jeremiah Collins moves to Jackson Arnold's left. Jackson Arnold drops back. He throws the ball. It is completed to Eric Singleton. Eric Singleton makes a man miss. He's down at the 31-yard line. 1st down, Auburn. That's what I'm talking about. 1st and 10. Here we go, baby. Here we go. We getting close to the red zone. We are getting close to the red zone. Let's go. Let's go. Let's make this thing happen. Let's make it happen. That's what I'm talking about right there. I like this. This is a nice long drive. This is a nice drive that's taking time off the clock. Drop back game for he's taking it deep down the sideline. Cam Coleman, touchdown, Auburn. Hey, which one y'all want? Which one y'all want? Do you want Jim Fife? Touchdown, Auburn. What about my guy Rob Bramlett? Touchdown, Auburn. Touchdown, Auburn. What about Andy Burcham? He's got it. Touchdown, Auburn. Touchdown, Auburn. And it's a penalty pass interference on the defense. It is declined. Cam Coleman, I believe that's Cam Coleman's first touchdown reception of the season, if I'm not mistaken. Put the 6 points on the board for Auburn right there. Alex McPherson out for the kick, and the kick is good. That's what I'm talking about. 7-0 Auburn. Auburn it's 9 minutes and 9 seconds left on the clock. Auburn took roughly almost 6 minutes off the clock on that opening drive, is what Auburn did. Auburn took 6 minutes off the clock on that opening drive right there. And that is wonderful to see, man. Let's update these stats. Let's update the player stats real quick for Auburn. Take a look and see what we got going on here. Box score stats, so everybody can be up to date with what's going on here. All right, so let's do this. Let's update the stats for everybody, man, because we want to make sure that we are up to date with that. All right. Let's make sure we got this thing rocking and rolling for everybody here. All right. Jackson Arnold is 3 for 5 for 55 yards. One touchdown. So that's a nice start to a drive. Jeremiah Cobb is 4 carries. 4 carries, 16 yards. Not bad. Not bad to start out. Not bad to start out. Cam Coleman just caught that touchdown. He has 1 reception, 32 yards, and 1 touchdown on the day. This could be a big day for Mr. Coleman. Eric Singleton has 2 receptions for 23 yards. Pretty sure we'll see those stats go up a little bit more for our guys today, man. But yep, got the stats updated for everybody. They should be notating in chat, and they are. There we go, man. Jackson Arnold, 3 for 5, 55 yards, 1 touchdown. Jeremiah Cobb, 4 carries, 16 yards. Cam Coleman with the 1 reception, 32 yards, and 1 touchdown. Eric Singleton, 2 receptions, and 23 yards moving forward. All right, man. Let's see who in the chat. Man. What's going on? King Richard said that all sounds great to me. Yes, sir. Seen Mesh twice so far. Arnold's looking sharp. He did after the first couple of completions. Incompletions kind of got that going. What was good to see on that drive for one, the time that they took off the clock. They took time off the clock. They took almost 6 minutes off the clock right there, which is good. For those who say Jackson Arnold can't throw the ball downfield, look good to me. He did look good. Shout out to the Huggy Beard in the chat. Connor Gibbs with the kickoff right there. What's happening, Nick? What's going on, Huggy? Bubba says, man, basically all our drop back games so far have been air raid concepts. We had mesh twice, and a touchdown was a wide cross on the 1-on-1s. Yes, sir. Shout out to that, man. Shout out to Bubba with the analysis there, man. Continue to run the ball. Shout out to Zudit saying continue to run the ball, man. That's what I'm talking about. All right, man. South Alabama is trying out on the field. Bishop Davenport, quarterback for the South Alabama Jaguars, is trotting out on the field right now. We are about to see what this South Alabama offense looks like. And we're about to see what they are going to do in this game, man. It is 1st and 10 at South Alabama's 25-yard line. Auburn is looking to bring pressure. Handoff to Ken. Oh, never mind. Pass out. Trent Thomas. Oh, my God. And that's a first down. Come on, defense. Man, I am so conflicted right now, man. Y'all have no idea how conflicted right now I am. It's good to see my alma mater on the big stage, man, playing against some really quality competition, man. It's good to see my alma mater doing that. But we need Auburn to lock in right now. We need Auburn to get this thing right. Kentrell Bullock with the run. Kentrell Bullock. Ooh, that's a second down. That's going to be about 2nd and 1 coming up right there. That's 2nd and 1 coming up right there. South Alabama moving fast. Well, they slowed it down a little bit. They check to the side. Bishop Davenport checks at the line with the offensive line. Malachi Persianato is the center for the South Alabama Jaguars. Hands off to Kentrell Bullock. Kentrell Bullock bounces. Oh, he got right up in the backfield. Shout out to Xavier Atkins with the tackle in the backfield. That should be a tackle for loss in his column today. Shout out to Xavier Atkins, man. Playing big, man. Had a big game last week. Getting extra playing time, man. He's playing himself on the field. 3rd and 1 coming up right now. Can we get a stop right here? Can Auburn's defense get a stop right here? Can Auburn's defense get a stop on 3rd and 1? Can we get a stop on 3rd and 1? Ball's near midfield. Hands off to Kentrell Bullock. Kentrell Bullock up the middle for the first down and more. Oh my God. What is Auburn? What's going on, Auburn? What are you doing? What's up with that, man? What is going on the left side of the defensive line for Auburn, bro? What's going on? What in the hell is going on? What the heck? Here we go. Bishop Davenport. Drop. RPO. Downfield. Overthrew him. Overthrew Devin Voisin. Paul Petrino, offensive coordinator for the South Alabama Jaguars, brother of Bobby Petrino. South has really two good tight ends. South has two really good tight ends in Miller McCrumbie and Trent Thomas. DJ Durkin, defensive coordinator for Auburn. Second highest paid coordinator in the country. 2nd and 10 for the Jaguars. Auburn's defense brings 4. Pitches out to PJ Martin. PJ Martin, ooh. Ah, man. This is going to be about third down. It's going to be about third and about 6, third and about 5, third and 6 coming up. Third and 6 coming up. All right, Auburn. This is a down where you got to get pressure. You got to get off the field right here, Auburn. Bishop Davenport rolls to his right. It is completed out to Anthony Eager, wide receiver for the South Alabama Jaguars, number 11, the fastest man on that team. Yo, man, what is, like, come on, man. That has to be a defensive breakdown, man. Who has the flats in that? Who has the flats in that coverage? You can't have 2 men playing the same zone. You can't have 2 men playing the same zone, man. What is Auburn doing right now? Come on, man. Come on. 1st and 10 coming up. South Alabama. Bishop Davenport with the call run. Gains about 4.5 yards. It's going to be 2nd and about 6 coming up for South Alabama. There is a flag on the play. There is a flag. Let's see what the flag is. King Richard in the chat. King Richard giving us an update saying Georgia Tech is up 13-0 against Clemson. Personal foul against Auburn's defense. Face mask. It's an extra 15 yards. They're going half the distance to the goal. That's going to put the ball at the Auburn. That's going to put the ball at the Auburn. Oh, my goodness, man. Half the distance to the goal, that's at roughly about the 25. Let's go put the ball at about the 12, 13-yard line, bro. First and 10 coming up for Anthony Eager. All right, shout out. Look at that. Keyron Crawford with the tackle right there. With the tackle, Keyron Crawford. I like it. I like what I'm seeing. Let me take the flag down because it is 2nd and 10 coming up right now. Auburn. Bubba and the old man says awful discipline. Auburn dad says they're about out of the season of scripted plays. They're getting 3 at least. All right, man. 2nd and 10 coming up right now. Handoff. Nope. He pulls it. Davenport can't get around the end. Can't get around the end, Davenport. It's going to be 3rd and about 9. 3rd and about 9 coming up right now for South Alabama in the red zone. 3rd and 9 in the red zone right now for South Alabama. Right now, score Auburn 7, South Alabama 0. South Alabama's in Auburn is in the red zone, threatening to score. Is 3rd and 11. Excuse me. Let me update that for you. 3rd and 11. Davenport checks to the sideline. He checks with the offensive line. Hands off the Bullock. Bullock straight up the middle, man, for about a 2-3 yard gain. That'll bring up 4th down. That'll bring it back to probably the original line of scrimmage. So 4th and about 9. That's a good stop for Auburn's defense. South Alabama should kick the field goal right here, try to take the points in the game. Yep, South Alabama is kicking the field goal to take the points in the game. All right, here we go. 29-yard field goal coming up. Kick is up. Kick is good for the South Alabama Jaguars. Your score right now, South Alabama 3, Auburn 7. Man, y'all thoughts in the chat, bro. Y'all thoughts in the chat on that drive right there. Y'all thoughts in the chat on that drive. King Richard said, Ben don't break defense. Hey, that's good. Bubba and the old man says, why that kicker kind of look like Peyton? Auburn dad says, stupid penalties. Yeah, man. You put South Alabama in the red zone and you basically gifted them 3 points. But South converted a couple of third downs on that drive right there, man. South converted a couple of third downs on that drive. So I don't know, man. All right, here we go, man. Stupid penalties it is, man. Stupid penalties it is. That is for sure. Is exactly what it is. Definitely stupid penalties going on right there, man. We appreciate y'all so much, man, for chilling in the locker room with us here in the locker room around the water cooler, man. Auburn versus South Alabama. As you can see at the bottom of the screen, the score is Auburn 7, South Alabama 3. Looking at that the first drive from Auburn, that was very encouraging. The first drive from South Alabama. From Auburn against South Alabama. You took almost 6 minutes off the clock, and you basically and to Auburn Dad's and to what Auburn Dad said, he said that the offense looked balanced, and that they did. The dichotomy to that, in contrast, Auburn's defense gave up unnecessary penalties on their first drive out. Xavier Atkins had a great tackle for loss. Kieran Crawford stretched the play out. Didn't allow Bishop Davenport to get around the edge. But penalties, man. A face mask penalty put South Alabama in the red zone with the ability to at least end that drive with an easier field goal in that game. Yeah, man. We gotta be better than that. We got to be better than that right there, man. Nine-time champion says, is it just me or is Auburn's alumni band next to South Alabama band? I think there's 3 bands there. I can't tell. I'm going to be honest with you. Ken Richard said, Alabama is up 14-0 against Wisconsin. Jeremy Bernard just scored a touchdown for Alabama. Shout out to Ken, man. Ken in the chat saying, yo, what's up, Ken? How you feeling, man? Auburn Dad said, man, script is over and now Durkin got to adapt. That is true. Bubba said, just really good play calling by Petrino on that drive. Felt like they knew exactly what they were going to do. That is exactly what it looked like. It's exactly what it looked like. Huggy Beard said, man, AU lack of discipline has been showing for years. Just look at penalties at the worst times. Third down defense and red zone defense. Hey, said a mouthful right there. Huggy Beard. Said at least we started. Oh, wait a minute. We get to the outside. It's to the outside, and he's out of bounds at about the 35-yard line. That is Bryce Kane, man. That is Bryce Kane out at about the 35-yard line, man. Auburn Dad said at least we started fast. We did. And by starting fast, we actually had a very nice, lengthy drive. Can Auburn come back out here and replicate that? Can we come take another 6 minutes off the clock for Auburn? Can we do that again, man? Bubba said, Huggy, that's been the issue for Durkin's defense his whole career. Hey, we about to get into it, man. Jackson Arnold in the Auburn offense is back on the field. 1st and 10 for Auburn at their own 30. The 30-yard line. Jeremiah Cobb with the run. About 3-4 yards on the run. It's going to be about 2nd and 6 coming up right now. 2nd and 6 coming up right now. Shout out to C Hall. C Hall just stepped in the chat. What's going on, C Hall? He says, should lock things down after this. We'll see, man. We'll see. 2nd and 6 coming up right now, man. South Alabama's rush defense is not looking really good, bro. South Alabama's rush defense is not particularly strong. Let's run the football. RPO. You look. Ooh. Horatio Fields with the drop coming up 3rd and 6 coming up right now. We cannot have a 3 and out right here. This cannot be a 3 and out right here for Auburn. Something we cannot have right now. It's a 3 and out. We cannot have a 3 and out. 2 minutes and 56 seconds left in the first quarter. The score is 7-3. Bubba said so far 3 drops. Yeah, I agree, man. Auburn Dad said, man, we need 7 points on this drive. I agree with you there, Auburn Dad. 36. Can we convert? Run the football, man. South Alabama's rush defense has not been has not been effective. Run the football. Oh, my God. Fourth down coming up, man. Incompletion. Fourth down coming up, and Auburn is about to punt the football. On that drive, that's a drop, and that's a tip ball at the line by number 45, Ed Smith. Okay, no, I think we're good. I just wanted to make sure that they weren't there. Preston has to say, he does agree, Bubba. He has to settle on that stick right there. He has to settle on that stick. He got to settle on that stick. It's almost like from the replay, it almost looked like when he saw the ball coming, he kind of almost ducked down. I don't know if he slipped or he ducked down when the ball came. That's what it looked like. But he definitely has to settle on that stick and show his numbers and give the quarterback an easy completion, because it was there. The completion was there. You got to make yourself big enough, man. You got to make yourself big enough, wide enough for the quarterback to be able to make an easy completion. That's what you got to do, man. We got a flag on the play. Hold on, wait a minute. Could this change things for Auburn? There's a flag on the play. It's on South Alabama, but they're going to add the 5 yards to South. First down, South Alabama coming up. All right, man, let's go ahead and let's change this over, man. It's going to be 1st and 10. 1st and 10, South Alabama. We're going to change team possession to team South Alabama. Major Applewhite in his 2nd year as the head coach for the South Alabama Jaguars. 5th year at South Alabama overall. Before that, he was the offensive coordinator under Kane Womack, who was the head coach for the South Alabama Jaguars, but took the job to become the DC at Alabama. Yeah, I agree with you on that one, Auburn. That wasn't on Jackson Arnold. There it is, running the football. Man, South is running the football up the middle against this Auburn defense, bro. They are running the football. They are getting nice chunk yards against these guys. 2nd and 6 coming up, man. I'm not liking that, bro. I'm not liking that. Second and 6. 2 minutes and 19 seconds left in the first quarter. South Alabama, 2nd and 6 coming up. Pulls it. Bishop Davenport looks. It is caught. Devin Voisin with the catch. First down, South Alabama. Man. See, this is where you start getting nervous at, because this is what we were talking about during the week. I was trying to tell everybody, this is what we're talking about during the week. That's a good tackle for a loss. Good job. Good tackle for loss. That's Malik Blockton and Amaris Williams getting penetration in the backfield. That's what I'm talking about. See, this is where it can become dangerous when a team gets confidence like that. Paul Petrino, 2nd and 11 coming up for the South Alabama Jaguars. Drop back game for Bishop. Screen. Good job corralling to the screen. Good job, Chris Murray. And Xavier Atkins. Yo, man, Xavier Atkins is all over the field, man. Shout out. Great pickup in the portal for Auburn, man. Xavier Atkins. 3rd and 8 coming up. Let's get off the field. And it is a free play. It's a free play for South Alabama. It's a flag on the play. It's going to be offsides. Encroachment on the defense. This the discipline, man. The discipline. Come on, man. 5-yard penalty, man. You get to replay 3rd down, man. Now it's 3rd and 3. When you had an opportunity to get off the field, man. Come on, man. Come on. And that's Keldrick's fault. You are the leader on the team, man. You are the veteran, man. Come on, my guy. 3rd and 3 coming up, man. 49 seconds left in the first quarter, man. Let's go. Davenport drops back. It is intercepted. Keyron Crawford with the interception, baby. Keyron Crawford with the interception, baby. Guess what I'm talking about? Interception, baby. Interception. Wait a minute. There's a flag on the play. There's a flag on the play. Hold up. Whoo. Result of the play is an interception. Pass interference on the offense. It's going to be 1st and 10 Auburn. It's going to be 1st and 10 Auburn. Man. Tip drill. That's what you got to do, man. Tip drills. That's what happens. That's what you got to do. Tip drills. Tip drills. Keyron Crawford right in the right spot at the right time. It just bounced off Anthony Eagles' shoulder pad, arm, and it just popped up in the air. And shout out to Keyron Crawford for being in the right place at the right time. Shout out to him for that, man. That's what I'm talking about. All right, Auburn is close to the red zone right now, man. We got a chance to go put some points on the board. Good run. 1st down. 1st and 10 Auburn. Good run. 1st down run by Jeremiah Cobb. 1st and 10. 32 seconds left in the 1st quarter. Yeah, man. The South Alabama's rush defense has been pretty much wide open. Ooh, I don't know what that was. Come on, Perry. Perry got to look for that. 2nd and 10 coming up. 23 seconds left. Incomplete pass from Jackson Arnold to Perry Thompson. I don't know. I think that's just a little bit of miscommunication, man. That was just a little bit of miscommunication. 2nd and 10 coming up right now. All right, here we go. Eric Singleton in motion. Touch pass to Eric Singleton. Eric Singleton gets to the outside. Ooh, stop short of the 1st down. Look like it's going to be about 3rd and 2. Coming up. Third and 1. They gave him an extra yard. 3rd and 1 for Eric Singleton. Come on, Auburn. At the 9-yard line. We're in the deep part of the red zone. End of the 1st quarter. We are moving to the 2nd quarter, ladies and gentlemen. Your score at the end of the 1st quarter. South Alabama Jaguars 3. The Auburn Tigers 7. So far, man. How are y'all feeling in this game? How are y'all feeling so far in this game? How are y'all feeling? How are you all feeling in this game? I'm telling y'all, man. If it wasn't for that pick, South Alabama was moving the ball down the field, man. Hey, shout out to Keyron Crawford for being in the right place at the right time, man. Hey, as y'all know, man, before we move on, man, make sure as soon as the show is over with, head on over to Auburn Addicts TV for the official post-game reaction show, Tiger Vent, over on Auburn Addicts TV with the mayor, DC Wolf, and with the mayor, Marcus Fitzpatrick, and DC Wolf, and the man, Auburn Tigers, man. Shout out to them, man. So make sure the official post-game reaction show is coming up right after we leave here in the locker room, man. So make sure that y'all head on over there for that because I'm telling you, you're going to have some great analysis over there as well. And you'll be able to call in and voice your opinion as well over there as well. So make sure that you head on over there for that because it's going to be a great show after that with that. So make sure that y'all over there for that, man. Let's take a look in the chat, man. Let's see what's going on, man. Auburn Dad, Bubba said, let's go. Talking about with the pick. Yes, sir. Shout out to that, man. So I think he said Amaris pulled something. That's what Auburn Dad says. Bubba said it's a pick. Yes, that was a timely pick. We needed that one. I'm telling you. Robert Smith said, man, we got you. Appreciate that, Robert. Maine said, stop dropping the ball. That's all for me. I agree. For one, the Preston Howard one kind of shook me, man, because Preston Howard he got to show his numbers a little bit better than that and give the quarterback a better frame to throw to in that way, in that thing. Robert Smith says, man, we need to put this team away. James Barnett said, Nick, what's up with these drops? Is it just jitters? Penalties need to be cleaned up. Penalties definitely need to be cleaned up. I agree with you there, James. Shout out to James in the chat. Penalties definitely need to be cleaned up because a face mask penalty put South Alabama in a better position to get a better field goal opportunity in that game, man. Shout out to James Barnett. Speaking of Maine, what's going on? James Barnett, they all look like concentration drops to me. Shout out to Bubba for that. I will have to agree with Bubba on that one as well. Maine was saying what's up to James. Bubba saying that makes sense as well, man. We appreciate y'all so much, man, for rocking with us here around the water cooler as always, man. And we thank you for that, man. Bubba said he's definitely more concerned with the discipline issues than the drops. I agree, because the discipline issues turn the points on the board for the opposite team. That's what the discipline issues do. The discipline issues turn the points on the board for the opposite team, and we can't have that. We gotta be. We are trying to perfect what we are. Auburn's trying to perfect what they are. Auburn's trying to get to the next level and trying to get to the upper echelon of the SEC and be one of those teams that can potentially perennially dominate. And this is the game right here where it tells you how the team is mentally locked in. This is really a mental game. Now, I don't know, and tell me, trust me, South Alabama is a very talented team, but as Ted said last night on the show, Auburn had a 12th ranked roster, and we have it's a roster where we're ranked 12th in talent and things and stuff like that. So we need to have a roster that looks like that and that's continuing to move forward. And he like need to put a team away, man. So we got to be better, man. We got to be more mentally focused and locked in on this, man. We about to get started in the second quarter. Second quarter is getting ready to start. It is third and 1, and now it's going to be first and goal. Jackson Arnold with the first down. So now we going to first and goal. All right. Oh, man. Here we go, man. Here we go. First and goal. Can we put the ball in the end zone? Brandon Frazier in motion. Jackson Arnold takes the snap, hands it off to Jeremiah Cobb. Nope, he keeps it around in. Touchdown, Auburn. Jim Fife, where you at, my guy?
Touchdown, Auburn!
Rob Bramlett, where you at, my guy?
Touchdown, Auburn! Touchdown, Auburn!
Andy Burcham, where you at, my guy?
He's got it! Touchdown, Auburn! Touchdown, Auburn!
That's what I like to see, man. Touchdown, Auburn, man. That's what I like to see. Let's put the points on the board for Auburn right there, man. Got to keep outside containment there, Tyrell Johnson. Got to keep outside containment right there, Tyrell Johnson. Number 20 for the South Alabama Jaguars. Got to keep outside containment there. Yes. +1. 14. 14-3. Oh, man. Yes. James, let's go. Good. That's what I'm talking about. I like what I'm seeing so far. I'm liking what I'm seeing so far from these guys. man. Let's take a look at if you're an NFL fan. Man. That's great, man. We right now we flying pretty high, man. We feeling pretty good. Scores 14-3 Auburn against South Alabama at the beginning of the second quarter. Auburn just came in and put points on the board there. Let me go ahead and update these stats for everybody here. Update the stats so we can get this right. Jackson Arnold is now 4 of 9 for 64 yards. 1 touchdown. He also has 4 carries for 22 yards and 1 rushing touchdown. Jeremiah Cobb is now 6 carries. 6 carries for 35 yards. Cam Coleman is still 1 for 32 for 1 touchdown. Eric Singleton is now 3 receptions for 32 yards. There we go. All right. Looks good, man. Looking good. I'm gonna take a look at the Auburn starting defensive guys. Keldrick Faulk, Bobby Jamison, Travis, Keevis Williams is the guys that's gonna start. Keyron Crawford, DeMarcus Riddick, Robert Woodyard, those guys. And then on the back end, we have the guys on the back end as well that's gonna play. South Alabama comes out all the way to their 19-yard line to get this thing rocking and rolling is what we're looking at. Then we'll take a look at South Alabama's offense. Look at the offensive starters for South Alabama. Bishop Davenport, quarterback for the South Alabama Jaguars, is in there right now. Then coming up on the offensive line, you got Ethan Hubbard, Asher Hill, Malachi Persianato, Amari Wiggins, and then on the back end, you have Devin Voisin, Anthony Eager, Brendan Jenkins, Kentrell Bullock, the transfer, SEC back transfer, and then Trent Thomas, him and Miller McCrumbie will be guys that will X in and out on the at the tight end position for the Jaguars as well. So yeah, let's get into this thing, man. This thing right here is going to be really fun to watch, man. We appreciate y'all so much for rocking with us here as always, man. All right, let's get into this thing. Let's get this thing rocking and rolling. It is South Alabama's football, 1st and 10. Scores 14-3, Auburn. Hands off to Kentrell Bullock. Kentrell Bullock gets about 1 yard. This is going to be about 2nd and about 9. James Barnett said those penalties against both teams are ridiculous. Yeah, penalties just hurt your team. Quick throw, Voisin with the catch. It's a flag on the play. See what this flag is. See, it, from the reaction, it looked like it might be on Auburn. Nope, they're moving back. It's on South. Legal formation against the offense. They declined it. They going 3rd down. Ooh, if I'm South, that's a little disrespectful because that was a completed pass. Now it's like 3rd and 4. So basically, you saying you think your defense can get you're saying your defense can get home against South Alabama because it's 3rd and 4. You betting on the defense right here instead of taking a penalty and making them replay the down. Ooh, all right. 3rd and 4. Here we go. Hands off the Bullock. Hey, it's a right move. Good move. 4th down coming up. 4th down coming up. This is what I'm talking about right here. Gotta lock in. Lock it in. Good job. Good job. Good job. King Richard with the update. Bama 21, Wisconsin 0 at the half. Shout out to King Richard for the updates in the chat, the score updates. 4th and 4. And that ball is going to settle at the Auburn 46-yard line. All right, man. Auburn's offense is going to have the ball in some pretty good field position. And so we'll see what happens there, man. King Richard also in the chat with the update. Georgia Tech 13, Clemson 7. Ooh, Clemson finally got on the board there, man. All right, man. Clemson has been a little bit disappointing to me this season because I had Clemson as a dark horse SEC. Not SEC, ACC champion and a dark horse national championship contender is where I had Clemson as well. So that's a little that right there is a little bit disheartening to me. NFL fans, this weekend, man, here are some of the games that's gonna come up this weekend that you want to take a look at right there, man. This past Thursday night, the Commanders and the Packers played. The Packers beat the Commanders 27-18. Coming up this weekend, you have the Jaguars at the Bengals, 12 p.m. on CBS. The 49ers at the Saints, 12 p.m. on Fox. Giants at the Cowboys, 12 p.m. on Fox. The Bills at the Jets, 12 p.m. on Fox as well. The Eagles will take on the Chiefs. The Chiefs had a loss in Brazil. They'll take on the Chiefs 3:25 p.m. on Fox. And then the Sunday night game will be 7:20 p.m. The Falcons at the Vikings is what you're looking at. And then Monday night is a double header. You have the Buccaneers taking on the Texans at 6 p.m. on ABC, ESPN. And then the nightcap game is going to be in Las Vegas on the Strip. The Chargers will travel to Vegas to take on the Raiders. The Las Vegas Raiders at Allegiant Stadium. So Monday night is going to be a long night for everybody because you're going to watch the game, then you're going to watch Water Cooler Talk Sports. Then, after that, while you watch Water Cooler Talk Sports, you're going to watch the game. And then after the Water Cooler Talk Sports go off, you got to go and watch Monday Night Football at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time with the Raiders and the Chargers. So I'm telling y'all, man, this is going to be a really good weekend for NFL football fans. And we hope y'all enjoy it. We try to do everything we can to make this thing fun for y'all, man. Let's get into it, man. Let's get back to the game, man. Auburn has the ball at their own 46-yard line is where Auburn has the ball at. And let's see what happens here. Robert Smith said we need to go up so we can put some backups in. Cobb running the ball. There we go. First down, Auburn. First down, Auburn. Do. Yeah, South Alabama's run game has run defense has not been really good in this game. Not been good at all. Pass defense has been pretty. There you go. Catch the football. Good catch by Eric Singleton. First down, Eric Singleton with the catch. Ball down to about the 26, 27-yard line. 1st and 10, Auburn Tigers. Auburn is looking good, man. Auburn is looking good. The crossing routes across the middle of the field. You had to check down to Cobb if he wanted to take that. I'm liking what I'm seeing from Auburn, man. This is what I wanted to see. This is what I wanted to see. I like what I'm seeing from Auburn right now. A team that looks like they're mentally locked in, mentally focused, taking care of business. That's what it looks like. But I'm telling you, still a second half game. Still a second half game. Do not let South get some momentum. Hands off to Jeremiah Cobb. Jeremiah Cobb gets missed tackle. About a 6-yard gain right there for Auburn. Bring it up to about second and about four coming up for Auburn right now. Bubba said really good work with Jackson going through his progressions. Agree. Yeah, he looks good, man. It looks good. It's looking really good right now. Just gonna be real. It looks really good. Looks really, really good. Oh, he got pressure in his face. Yeah. It didn't look good right there when he got pressure in his face. Kind of rushed the throw a little bit. 3rd and 4 coming up. 3rd and 4 coming up right now. 3rd down. All right, Auburn. What we gonna do? We got to get 4 yards to get a first down. What we gonna do, AU? What we gonna do, AU? Drop back. Holding the ball. He got. Oh, good catch. Who's that? Horatio Fields. Great catch by Horatio Fields going up and getting that, man. That is a great catch, man. Put the ball high enough. He's six. What is Horatio Fields? 6'4", 6'3", 6'4". That's why you went and got that guy. You put the ball high enough and you let him go up and get the football. 1st and goal for Auburn right now at the 5-yard line. Can Auburn push this in for a touchdown? Fade to the end zone. Incompletion. It was a fade to Cam Coleman, and it was a miss. That was a miss. 2nd and goal coming up right now. 2nd and goal. Yep, they're not gonna call that. I was looking at the football. They're not gonna call that. That's not pass interference. They're not gonna call that. I was looking at the football. 2nd and goal coming up at the 5-yard line for Auburn. Can we punch this in the end zone, Auburn? Can we do it? 9 minutes and 55 seconds left in the 2nd quarter before we hit halftime. Call quarterback run. Jackson Arnold, he's pushing to the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn. Where you at, Jim Fife?
Touchdown, Auburn!
What about my guy, Rob Bramlett?
Touchdown, Auburn! Touchdown, Auburn!
What about Andy Burcham?
He's got it! Touchdown, Auburn! Touchdown, Auburn!
That's what I like to see right there, man. We looking good. We gotta stay mentally focused here. Gotta stay mentally focused. Auburn gotta stay mentally focused. Put 6 points on the board. And guess what? Field goal, extra point is good. Your score right now, Auburn 21, South Alabama 3. Heading into with about 9 minutes and 40 odd seconds left in the 2nd quarter, man. That's what I'm talking about. 9 minutes, 48 seconds left in the 2nd quarter. Auburn is up 21-3 against South Alabama. So, Auburn's looking good right now. Auburn is looking good right now. Auburn looks like they're mentally locked in. It looks like they're mentally locked in. This is what we like to see. This is what we like to see. I like to see this. This is what I like to see, man. This is what I like to see. Auburn Dad said, man, Fields is a sit-down wide receiver. Yeah, he's definitely a possession receiver there, man. Maine in the chat said Cam has to stop trying to one-hand catch and go up with both. I really think that would have been his second TD. I agree, man. I agree with you right there, man. You got to start playing fundamentally sound football right there. We got to start playing fundamentally sound football in that case. Let's update some stats right now in the game for the game because Jackson Arnold is having a game. Jackson Arnold is having a game, ladies and gentlemen. So let's update some in-game stats right now. Jackson Arnold is 6 of 13 for 92 yards. Still has 1 passing touchdown. He has 5 carries. 5 carries for 27 yards and 2 rushing touchdowns. Jeremiah Cobb is 8 for 56, 8 carries for 56 yards. Who else we got? Cam Coleman, still one reception for 32 yards. Cam Coleman. Eric Singleton has 4 receptions. for 46 yards is what Eric Singleton has. So updated stats for the guys there. Hoping that looks good for you right there, man. All right, let's get into it, man. See who in the chat. What's going on in the chat? Auburn Dad. Auburn. Bubba says Auburn Dad on the touchdown play. That was a RPO swing. Oh, you talking about the what's the name? Okay, talking about the screen. King Richard said, "Man, I know it's not a big deal, but it is crazy to see Auburn in all white at home." I agree. That when they announced it this week, I was a little surprised. I ain't gonna lie. King Richard with the update in the chat said Bama is up 28-7 against Wisconsin. I guess they came out of the half. Wide receiver pulling on Cam arm though. Yeah, they're not gonna call that. They're not gonna call that a pass interference for the simple fact because he was looking for the ball as well. As long as he's making an effort to make a play on the football, they're not gonna call that. They're not gonna call that pass interference. So you know, it is what it is, and he was making an effort on the ball. Now if his head wasn't turned, if his head was not turned, looked at the ball, looked towards the ball, then yeah, they probably would have called a pass interference there, but they're not gonna call that. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 coming up right now. Wisconsin with a 95-yard kickoff return. That's how they scored. Woo. Special teams. Special teams is part of the game as well. All right. Let's go ahead. Let's get this thing going, man. 1st and 10 from South Alabama's 25-yard line. Bishop Davenport is in the shotgun. Handoff. PJ Martin with about a 3-4 yard gain. This is going to be about a second and about 6, second and about 7 coming up for South Alabama. 2nd and 7 coming up for South Alabama. See what we got going on here. South Alabama has a man in motion. He bounces to the outside, cuts back inside. Hey, all right, got about another 2 yards. So you're gonna be looking at about a 3rd and 5, 3rd and 4 coming up. About 3rd and 5 coming up. Excuse me, 3rd and 3. All right, they got extra more than what I thought. 3rd and 3 coming up. 3 straight runs for South. Ooh, it's gonna be short. 4th and 1 coming up for South. What does South do in this situation? Does South go for it? 8 minutes and 25 seconds left before we hit halftime. Does South go for it on 4th and 1? It looks like South may go for this on 4th and 1. And he got the first down. 1st and 10, South Alabama. 1st and 10, South Alabama. South Alabama extends the drive. Seven minutes and 50 seconds left before halftime. It looks like South is going to try to drain the clock as much as they possibly can and try to get down and try to get some points before half because South does get the ball to start the second half. So let's see what happens here. There we go. Snaps the ball. Straight run. All run plays on this drive. And a big run from Kentrell Bullock. That is about an 8-yard run. 2nd down coming up for South Alabama. 2nd and about 2 coming up for South Alabama coming up right now. Kentrell Bullock put the hat down. Man, 2nd and 1. Excuse me. They gave him 9 yards on that play. 2nd and 1 coming up for South Alabama. Drop back. Play action. Throws it. It is completed to Voisin. Voisin has the ball. He is out of bounds at the 33, at Auburn's 33-yard line. 1st and 10, South Alabama. Man. Woo. Here we go. South. Rush again. Kentrell Bullock tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Like it's gonna be about 2nd and about 10. I don't know if they're gonna drop him 1 yard or not, but he got back to the line of scrimmage. So we're gonna possibly say 2nd and 10 coming up. Second and 10 coming up for South Alabama. Come on, Auburn defense. Let's go defense. Let's go defense. Swing pass. Anthony Eager, he got loose. Anthony Eager, fastest man on South Alabama. He breaks a tackle. First down. Come on, Auburn. Come on, Auburn. 1st and 10, South Alabama. 6 minutes and 10 seconds left before halftime. 6 minutes and 10 seconds left before halftime. Timeout. Auburn. South has all 3 timeouts remaining. Auburn has 1 timeout left in the half. All right, defense, we need y'all to hold up, man. We need y'all to hold up. We need to get something. We need to get a stop. We need to get a big play. We need to get a sack. We need something, defense. We need something. Five minutes and 58 seconds left before halftime. South Alabama has the ball at Auburn's 25 is where South Alabama has the ball. They have the ball at Auburn's 25-yard line. Another run play. Nope, pass. Anthony Eager again. Anthony Eager is out at Auburn's 20-yard line. That's what it looks like. 2nd and about... Looking at 2nd and 5 coming up. Miller McCumbry in motion for South Alabama. Anthony Eager comes in motion as well. There it is. Oh my God. Touchdown, South Alabama. Man, that was a great play call. That was a great play call. Man, that was a great play call. Wow. That was a great play call, man. Touchdown, South Alabama, man. Touchdown, South Alabama. Put 6 on the board for South with the extra point to come. Yo. And the extra point is good. Your score right now, 20. Oh, he missed it. Excuse me. He missed the extra point. He missed it. 21-9. The score right now is 21-9 Auburn. Man, that was a great play call, bro, because Strader was out of position. Strader had outside leverage on that, gave up the inside. I'm guessing Strader thought he had help on the inside, is what I'm guessing. And the help was not there in the middle of the field. And boy, that was wow. But they missed the extra point. Woo. You're looking at 5 minutes and 24 seconds left in the game. South has all 3 timeouts. If South can get a stop right here, they can actually go. Man, let's not talk like that. Robert Smith said, right, we need to put the backups in. We need to let them back in the game. Strader got completely cooked, man. I'm guessing that Strader thought he had help on the inside because the way his alignment was, he was lined up almost like he was playing. He had almost like outside leverage against that receiver. And I'm guessing he thought he had help to the inside, but the help wasn't there, which is wild to me. So, man, that's wild, man. Yeah, we just can't put any team away. Ooh, bro, this is man. Wow. That was a great read by the quarterback, though. It was an RPO read, but it was a great read by Bishop Davenport when he saw the safety come down in the middle and there was no help in the middle of the field. All right, here we go. Here we go, Auburn. Auburn has a football. Hands off to Jeremiah Cobb, and he gets about 3 yards. So that's going to be about 2nd and 7 coming up right now. 5 minutes and 15 seconds left before half. 5 minutes and 15 seconds left before half. Auburn has the ball. Let's see what we do here. If I'm Auburn, I'm keeping running the ball. Whoa, play action. Play action. Throws the ball. Did he catch it? It's caught by Perry Thompson. Third down. Third down coming up. Third and about 3. 3rd and 4. Officially 3rd and 4. Officially 3rd and 4. 4 minutes and 42 seconds left before halftime. 3rd and 4. Can we get the first down? Can we get the first down, Auburn, to extend this drive? Can we get the first down to extend this drive, Auburn? Move the pocket. Completion to Eric Singleton for the first down. There we go. There we go. First down, Auburn. All right. All right. I wonder if Auburn try to go down and get some points on the board before halftime. Just curious to know if they try to do this. They're moving a little bit slower, but they do have the 2-minute warning coming up. Excuse me, 2-minute timeout. That's what it should be called. 4 minutes left 4 minutes left before we hit halftime. Sweep to Eric Singleton. Eric Singleton's tackled for about a 4 or 5 yard gain. So it's gonna be about 2nd and about 5 coming up. Oh, they only gave him 2 on that? What? Yo, who doing the numbers on this? Because that looked more like he got about 3 or 4 yards. But officially it's 2nd and 8. All right. Oh, they just changed it. 2nd and 6. Okay, makes sense. I was about to say. Shotgun. There we go. 3rd and about 2 coming up. 3rd and about 2 for Auburn. Can we get the first down to keep the drive going? Arnold pulled it. Run. First down. First down. Wait, is it? Yeah, first down, Auburn Tigers. All right, here we go. Let's go. Two minutes and 40 seconds left. About 38 seconds before we hit the 2-minute timeout here. 1st and 10. Ed Smith with the tackle behind the line of scrimmage, but Jeremiah Cobb got about a yard or 2 on that. So we're gonna say that's about 2nd and about 8. I'm gonna give him 2 yards because it looked like he got about 2 yards on that. So 2nd and 8, Auburn. Officially it's 2nd and 9, but it looked like that, man. It looked like he got about 2 yards on that, man. They saying 2nd and 9. It looked like he got about 2 yards on that. Two-minute timeout. It's coming up right now. 2-minute timeout. 2-minute timeout coming up right now is where we are right now. 2-minute timeout is where we are. Man. Oof. Boy. Yeah, man. Yeah. He said stepped away. USA got a TD. Yeah. USA got a TD, but missed the extra point. So it's 21-9 right now. Is where we at when it comes to this game. Auburn has the ball right now. They have 1 timeout remaining. It's 2-minute timeout right now for Auburn. With the opportunity to potentially go put more points on the board. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Man, it's just interesting, man. So far, man, takes on the game so far. Auburn. I'll say this. The turning point in this game so far is the interception for Auburn. That's a turning point because I like to be objective on this channel when watching games. South has been able to move the ball against Auburn. They've been able to throw the ball against Auburn, and they've been effective running the ball as well in certain situations, in certain areas in the running game against Auburn. That interception for South and putting the ball in that area of the field for Auburn is possibly the turning point in this game. It's possibly why this game is a 21-9 game right now and not a 14-10, 17-10 game. So yeah, this is man, this is I'm conflicted because Auburn is playing decent, but in just certain areas, in certain moments of the game, it's just mental errors that's just causing the other team to be able to be in a situation to where it feels more like a game than what it is. So, I don't know, man. 2-minute timeout left. We got 2 minutes left before halftime. Let's see what Auburn does here. Let's see if Auburn tries to go put some points on the board before half and try to move the score up a little bit. 2nd and 9 coming up for Auburn right now. All right, here we go. 2nd and 9 at South Alabama's 49-yard line. Should be trying to go put some points on the board right here. At least a field goal. Play action. He's trying to take a shot downfield, and he almost got to him. This is 3rd down right here, man. This is 3rd and 9 coming up. And he ran out of bounds to stop the clock. So that means South doesn't even have to use a timeout to stop the clock. Come on, man. We got to convert right here, AU. Let's go, AU. We got to convert, AU. We got to convert, AU. Ed Smith almost had him a sack right there, man. One minute, 52 seconds left. 3rd and 9 coming up at South Alabama's 49, at South Alabama's 44. Throw down the middle of the field. It is completed to Eric Singleton. 1st down, Auburn. Shout out to Eric Singleton, man. Shout out to Eric Singleton, man. That's a big play right there. That is a big play right there. That is a big play because if Auburn would not have completed that pass, that would have stopped the clock and South would have had a chance and Auburn potentially punting that. There we go. Hand it off to Cobb. Cobb up the middle. Cobb bust out. Cobb with a 1st down. Are they going to give him the 1st down? Second and 1. They're going 2nd and 1. It's caught by Cam. Cam Coleman with the catch. Cam Coleman down to the 4-yard line. That's what I'm talking about. There we go. That's the 2nd reception of the game, man. We got to get the ball to Cam Coleman, man. Got to find a way to get the ball to Cam Coleman. Shout out to Bubba, man. Bubba says Singleton is eating. Yes, he is. He is eating. 1st and goal coming up. Cobb up the middle. Cobb is short. Down to the 2-yard line. 2nd and goal coming up right now. We got an injured South Alabama player on the field. 47 seconds left in the game. In the half. I think it's Mike Harris, the linebacker for South Alabama, that's hurt. on the play. All right, second and goal. Can we put the ball in the end zone, Auburn? Can we put the ball in the end zone? Bullet. Oh my God, Preston Howard dropped the touchdown. Wow. Preston Howard dropped the touchdown, man. Third and goal coming up. Just took his eyes off the ball. Just took his eyes off the football. Come on, man. Come on, man. Nah, I said no way. Yes way. Yeah, he dropped that. Third and goal. Hand off the Cobb. Cobb up the middle. Touchdown. Auburn. Give it to me, Jim Fife.
Touchdown, Auburn!
What about my guy, Rob Bramlett?
Touchdown, Auburn! Touchdown, Auburn!
And the man, Andy Burcham.
He's got it! Touchdown, Auburn! Touchdown, Auburn!
That's what I like, man. That's what I like. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see, man. Give Auburn the points. Oh. Whoa, wait a minute. I'm at the 28, not 30. There we go. 28-9, Auburn. Main saying Cobb should be RB1. Hey. That's a conversation that we've had here. And we had a little bit this past week. We had that conversation a little bit this past weekend. This week leading up to this game. Should Cobb be RB1? I don't know. It's 40 seconds left. South has 3 timeouts. Does South try to get in field goal range at least to try to see if they can get, some points on the board? Yeah, put it at the 25. Let's see. Let's see what South does here with 3 timeouts and 40 seconds left. Let's see what South does here. Fields got me pissed off because if that happens in a meaningful game, whoo, buddy. Yeah, man. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I don't know. I think you're talking about Preston Howard, the tight end. Hell, if Howard doing, bro, if hell is Howard doing, boy, can't catch a goal in 30 below weather. That's what he said. He might catch it. I don't know, man. Seahawks said we might get 40 points. I'm telling you. Don't celebrate just yet, ladies and gentlemen. Don't celebrate just yet. I'm trying to tell you. The South Alabama team is dangerous. They can come back. The South Alabama team can come back. They did it last week against Tulane. So let's stay locked in. Yep. So South Alabama is playing for the half right now. That's what it looks like. They said they had 3 timeouts. They probably was like, yeah, we'll just play for the second half. This is a straight handoff play, and it's a flag on the play as well. So we'll see what happens there. False start on the offense is what it is. Oh, illegal formation. Excuse me. Second down coming up for South Alabama, heading to halftime. Second and 11. One, two, three, four. Okay. All right, we are at halftime, ladies and gentlemen. That's what we are. We are at halftime right now, and that also means that we're gonna take a break real quick, and we're gonna take a break, and when we come back, we're gonna talk about this a little bit more when we come back. All right, we'll take a break real quick. We'll be right back. Enjoy the sounds of the water cooler talk music, man. I hope y'all enjoy it. But here we are. We'll be right back in a little bit. We're gonna take a break. All right, be back soon.
Yeah, I'm cool by the cooler. Talking big plays, man, sharper than a ruler. Office gossip now, we breaking down the zone. Defense tight like the Wi-Fi on your phone. Quarterback sneaks, chips and dips in the mix. Halftime debates while we stacking up the picks. From the IT team to the NFC, we loud. Opinions flying high like a punter in the clouds. Water cooler talk, we don't miss a play. Break it down every single day. Sports and the snacks, man, that's the vibe. Halftime hustle, yeah, we keep it live. Water cooler talk, pour the sweet tea. Breaking all the games down, just you and me. Catch the replay, better check the score. Halftime hustle, yeah, we want some more. Put around the fridge, man, this the game plan. Who's a GOAT? That's the question in demand. Fantasy points stacking up like bricks. Stats hitting harder than a linebacker's blitz. Talking smack, but it's all in good fun. Got the nachos dripping, yeah, the cheese weigh a ton. From the south with the twang, repping that draw. Trap beats knocking, y'all can hear it down the hall. Halftime hustle, yeah, we keep it live. Water cooler talk, we don't miss a play. Break it down every single day. Sports and the snacks, man, that's the vibe. Halftime hustle, yeah, we keep it live. Water cooler talk, pour the sweet tea. Breaking all the games down, just you and me. Catch the replay, better check the score. Halftime hustle, yeah, we want some more.
From the swamp to the grove, it's a southern sermon. Hedges to the plains where the heat keep burning. Rivals clash, fireworks burst, tables turning. Tailgate smoking, got the whole town churning. Read word. From the swamp to the grove, it's a southern sermon. Hedges to the plains where the heat keep burning. Rivals clash, fireworks burst, tables turning. Tailgate smoking, got the whole town churning. First down stories, legends in the making. Quarterback kings, every snap earthquaking. Coaches scheming, sideline dreams awaken. Ref blow the whistle, hearts pound, ground shaking. Water cooler talk, break it down, let it pop. SEC lights on this to show that don't stop. From the kickoff to the clock, every moment's a shot. Water cooler talk sports, yeah, we calling the shots. Tradition runs deep, every chant got a soul. Colors paint the crowd, every game's on the road. Trophies on the line, that's the ultimate goal. SEC pride, where the story's always bold. From Tuscaloosa Tides to the Athens Bar, Cajun Spice Nights to the Rebel Sparks. Every game a movie, stadiums leave a mark. We the voice of the South, this is Water Cooler Talk. Water Cooler Talk, break it down, let it pop. SEC lights on this to show that don't stop. From the kickoff to the clock, every moment's a shot. Water cooler talk sports, yeah, we calling the shots. Tradition runs deep, every chant got a soul. Colors paint the crowd, every game's on the road. Trophies on the line, that's the ultimate goal. SEC pride, where the story's always bold. From Tuscaloosa tides to the Athens bark, Cajun spice nights to the rebel sparks. Every game of movie stadiums leave a mark. We the voice of the South, this is water cooler talk. Water cooler talk, break it down, let it pop. SEC lights on this to show that don't stop. From the kickoff to the clock, every moment's a shot. Water cooler talk sports, yeah, we calling the shots.
Quarterback chatter, passing around stats. Water cooler buzz, where the game's at. Grit on my tongue, sweet tea in my veins. Playbook flips, I'm calling out names. Crisp 808s, like cleats on the turf. Southside flow, it's a lyrical surf. Talking plays, sipping Gatorade. Water cooler vibes where the legends are made. Bounce, bounce, halftime the stage. Sports talk while we breaking the cage. Yeah, banter sharp as a ref's cold whistle. Spit so fast it's a heat-seeking missile. Big bets placed, jaw lines flex. Who's MVP? We debate who's next. Field of dreams, but we rapping the booth. Southern charm, yeah, we spinning the truth. Who's got the highlight? Who's got the fame? Names get tossed like a football game. Clock's ticking down, but we running it fast. Trap beat drops, let the halftime last. Talking plays, sipping Gatorade. Water cooler vibes where the legends are made. Bounce, bounce, halftime the stage. Sports talk while we breaking the cage. Yeah, water cooler kings, whole court in the South. Trap beats twanging, words out the mouth. Halftime interlude, we making it loud. Talking sports and stats, man, we drawing the crowd.
Yeah. Punch a barrel, man. Pass me the stats, yeah, I'm cool by the cooler. Talking big plays, man, sharper than a ruler. Offers got some now, we breaking down the zone. Nothing's tight like the Wi-Fi on your phone. Quarterback sneaks, chips and dips in the mix. Halftime debates while we stacking up the picks. From the SEC to the NFC, we loud. Opinions flying high like a punter in the clouds. Water cooler talk, we don't miss a play. Break it down every single day. Sports and the snacks, man, that's the vibe. Halftime hustle, yeah, we keep it live. Water cooler talk, pour the sweet tea. Breaking all the games down, just you and me. Catch the replay, better check the score. Halftime hustle, yeah, we want some more. Huddle around the fridge, man, it's the game plan. Who's the GOAT? That's the question in the man. Fantasy points stacking up like bricks. Stats hitting harder than the linebackers blitz. Talking smack, but it's all in good fun. Got the nacho dripping, yeah, the cheese weigh a ton. From the South with the twang, repping that draw. Trap beats knocking, y'all can hear it down the hall. Say right there. Water cooler talk, we don't miss a play. Break it down every single day. Sports and the snacks, man, that's the vibe. Halftime hustle, yeah, we keep it live. Water cooler talk, pour the sweet tea. Breaking all the games down, just you and me. Catch the replay, better check the score. Halftime hustle, yeah, we want some more.
Pass me the stats, yeah, I'm cool by the cooler. Talking big plays, man, sharper than a ruler. Office gossip, nah, we breaking down the zone. Defense tight like the Wi-Fi on your phone. Quarterback sneaks, chips and dips in the mix. Halftime debates while we stacking up the picks. From the IT team to the NFC, we loud. Opinions flying high like a punter in the clouds. Water cooler talk, we don't miss a play. Break it down every single day. Sports and the snacks, man, that's the vibe. Halftime hustle, yeah, we keep it live. Water cooler talk, pour the sweet tea. Breaking all the games down, just you and me. Catch the replay, better check the score. Halftime hustle, yeah, we want some more. Put around the fridge, man, this the game plan. Who's a GOAT? That's the question in demand. Fantasy points stacking up like bricks. Stats hitting harder than a linebacker's blitz. Talking smack, but it's all in good fun. Got the nachos dripping, yeah, the cheese weigh a ton. From the south with the twang, repping that draw. Trap beats knocking, y'all can hear it down the hall. Halftime hustle, yeah, we keep it live. Water cooler talk, we don't miss a play. Break it down every single day. Sports and the snacks, man, that's the vibe. Halftime hustle, yeah, we keep it live. Water cooler talk, pour the sweet tea. Breaking all the games down, just you and me. Catch the replay, better check the score. Halftime hustle, yeah, we want some more.
From the swamp to the grove, it's a southern sermon. Hedges to the plains where the heat keep burning. Rivals clash, fireworks burst, tables turning. Tailgate smoking, got the whole town churning. Beat word. From the swamp to the grove, it's a southern sermon. Hedges to the plains where the heat keep burning. Rivals clash, fireworks burst, tables turning. Tailgate smoking, got the whole town churning. First down stories, legends in the making. Quarterback kings, every snap earthquaking. Coaches scheming, sideline dreams awaken. Ref blow the whistle, hearts pound, ground shaking. Water cooler talk, break it down, let it pop. SEC lights on this to show that don't stop. From the kickoff to the clock, every moment's a shot. Water cooler talk sports, yeah, we calling the shots. Tradition runs deep, every chant got a soul. Colors paint the crowd, every game's on the road. Trophies on the line, that's the ultimate goal. SEC pride, where the story's always bold. From Tuscaloosa Tides to the Athens Bar, Cajun Spice Nights to the Rebel Sparks. Every game a movie, stadiums leave a mark. We the voice of the South, this is Water Cooler Talk. Water Cooler Talk, break it down, let it pop. SEC lights on this to show that don't stop. From the kickoff to the clock, every moment's a shot. Water Cooler Talk sports, yeah, we calling the shots. Tradition runs deep, every chant got a soul. Colors paint the crowd, every line, that's the ultimate goal.
I'm sorry. I was talking the whole time and did not even know that the sound was. My bad, fella. My bad. Y'all should be able to hear me now. I apologize, man. This is crazy. But let's go back over, man. Halftime stats. Auburn is at 28-9. Total yards 258 to 149. Like I was stating before, that's 96 to 53 passing and rushing for South. To me, feel like it should be more because it seems like South is moving the ball effectively, but it just seems as if they just get stifled. But you look at the other side when it comes to Auburn, that 132 to 126 passing ratio looks very balanced for an offense. And shout out to Auburn Dad. Auburn Dad did mention that earlier in the stream. He said that the offense looked balanced, especially on that first drive for Auburn, going almost 6 minutes off the clock and going down the field and scoring a touchdown there. First downs, Auburn with 14, South Alabama with 11. Total plays, there's a discrepancy there. South Alabama with 30, Auburn with 41. Auburn's averaging just under 6.5 yards per play. South is right at 5. And to me, the biggest play of the game right now to me is the interception that Auburn was able to get off of Anthony Eager. The ball bounced off of Anthony Eager's shoulder pad and arm, and putting Auburn in great field position to make to get another score in this game. So yeah, this game seems to be boding pretty well for Auburn. I will say this though, South Alabama did come back from a 17-point deficit last week. So this team does have the ability to do it, and we've seen them, and we've seen what this coaching staff, with their coaching staff, and what they're trying to do to scheme up some plays to get plays going. South Alabama does get the ball to start the second half. So it will be interesting to see what we see moving forward from there, man. Those are the halftime stats right now between South Alabama and Auburn. Right now, we're gonna get ready for the second half, which should be coming up soon. Here, the second half, it should be coming up soon. Starting within the next couple of seconds. I mean, it's next couple of minutes is where it should be happening, man. If you're in the chat right now, man, tell me how you feeling in the chat. Tell me how you feeling about this game. Tell me how, what's your thought process on the game, man. Tell me what it is that y'all think is gonna happen, man. Fred, let's see who's in the chat. I think this was before we went to break. Maine said, I really think USA can beat Wisconsin. LOL. Auburn Dad said 4 drops by tight end Howard, including a touchdown. Just catching it fall down. Robert Smith said we need to see some backups. Mapson, Ashton Daniels, freshman D lineman. Auburn Dad said, serious, what did I miss? I saw they get the cheap TD on Winters. And next I look down and they have 9. They missed the extra point. They did miss the extra point. They did. South Alabama missed the extra point. The sound, yeah, my bad, Ed. The sound was, I had it muted on my back end, so it's working now. Y'all should be able to hear me. Yeah, saying they can hear me now. Fresh Boy said Cobb definitely should be starting the rest of the season. I honestly agree with that, Fresh Boy. I do. My boy Fresh Boy from B-Ham, I wholeheartedly agree with you there. He also comes back and says Auburn is going to beat Oklahoma. If Auburn can stay mentally locked in, the thing about it is, man, we haven't seen this Auburn team stay mentally locked in a game for a while. Let me go ahead and switch scenes back to the game scene so we can talk, because the second half is gonna start soon. We haven't seen Auburn stay mentally locked in for a while, so we need to see what this team is like. And what it is, especially on the road against Oklahoma. I preseason picked Oklahoma to win that game. Preseason. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised either way if Auburn does go in there and win that game. I wouldn't be. But like I said, to me, this team has to mentally stay locked in and not have mental lapses in order to play at their best. And if Auburn does that, Auburn can win any game on their schedule. They can win every game on their schedule as long as they stay mentally locked in. Is what we're looking at. So yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you to the point that where they can go in and beat Oklahoma. Will it happen? Like I said, I think Brent Venables calling the defense for Oklahoma is going to be the X factor in that game, and we'll see what happens too. We'll see what happens there as well. But yeah, this game so far has been in Auburn's favor. South has moved. I feel like South has moved the ball effectively. The numbers don't show it though, but they look like they've been moving the ball effectively. But we'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens in the second half. Hopefully these guys come out, take care of business, and hopefully Auburn can get a 3 and out here and potentially come in and make and put more points on the board. Is what I'm seeing. Auburn Dad in the chat said, "Well, Durkin need to adjust the secondary now, but only allowing 53 yards on the ground when they are running team is not bad." Yeah, that's true. It's not bad, but like I stated during the halftime part, it just feels like that number should be higher because South has been running the ball on these guys, and they've been moving the ball pretty consistently. It just feels like that. It feels like that number should be higher though. I don't know. It is what it is. Looks like the second half is getting ready to start here in a minute. Is what it looks like. So we're gonna get ready to get this thing rocking and rolling because we want to see how this game ends. Is there an exciting finish? Or does Auburn run away with this? Or does South Alabama make a comeback anymore? Does South Alabama make a comeback as well? Tim said Pleasant is not in pass anymore. Rayshawn Pleasant is not in pass. Okay, Tim. I'm not seeing that. I can only see the view from the production view. But yeah, I don't know. We got to see what's going on there. I got to see what's up with that. Got to see what's going on with that. All right, here we go. Kickoff for the second half is about to happen now. Auburn is kicking off to South Alabama to start the second half. The score is 28-9 is what we're looking at right here. Oh, Nathan King. Okay, Tim saying Nathan King reported on Twitter that Rayshawn Pleasant is not in pads anymore. Okay. I don't know if that's an injury related or if it's just precautionary measures to not have him play. That's interesting. That's interesting. All right, here we go, man. South Alabama gets the ball to start the second half. They'll get the ball at the 25-yard line. We'll put this thing into the third period here. Let's get this thing rocking and rolling. Let's see what happens here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's make this thing rock and roll. Let's go. All right, 1st and 10. South Alabama. Bishop Davenport is in the game. Another handoff to Kentrell Bullock. Kentrell Bullock outside. He gets a nice 3-yard gain. So that's going to be about a 2nd and about 7 coming up for South in this game. 2nd and 7 is coming up right now. All right. Let's see what's going on here. Let's see if South try to scheme some stuff up to get it happening. You see, there we go. Handoff up the middle. Another 3-4 yard gain. That's gonna put you at about a 3rd and about 2. 3rd and about 3 coming up for South Alabama. Not 73. 3rd and 3 coming up for South Alabama. All right, here we go. See Major Applewhite, he has a play call sheet in his hand in this half, so he may have some input in this game. So we about to see what happened. Man. All right, here we go. 3rd and 3. What we gonna see? Moves the pocket. Bishop Davenport throws it, and it is completed. First down, South Alabama. All right, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. It's a nice little sit-down route. He just boxed him out right there. He just boxed out Rayon Strader. They completed it to the receiver there, Bishop Davenport. They moved the chains. That's all you need. They needed 3. They got 5. That's all they needed. All right, here we go. Let's go, Auburn defense. Play action. Throw it, and it's caught across the middle of the field. Wide open, down to Auburn's 35-yard line. Brendan Jenkins with the catch for South Alabama. Man, another first down. 1st and 10, South Alabama. Man. Hand off to Kentrell. Nope, it's fake. Anthony Eager with the ball. Another first down for South Alabama down to Auburn's 25-yard line. Whoa. Whoa. Was South playing possum with us in the game? Was South playing possum with Auburn in the first half? Oh, my goodness. They moving. It's 1st and 10, South Alabama. What we doing, defense? Oh, got a tackle for a loss in the backfield. Kendrick Fault. That's what I'm talking about. Good job. PJ Martin tackling in the backfield for loss. Ooh. 2nd and 12 coming up right now for South Alabama. All right, here we go. Miller McCrumbie in motion for South Alabama. They also bring another man in motion for South. Handoff to Bullock. Bullock bounces off a man. Whoa. Wow, bro. That's going to be about 3rd and about 6 coming up for South. And they are in field goal range too. 3rd and 6. 3rd and 6. All right, let's see what Auburn does. Let's see what Auburn does here. Can Auburn get off the field on 3rd down? Seems like Auburn's about to bring 5. It looks like Auburn's about to bring 5. Auburn brings 4. They drop one back. Pass across the middle, and it's caught. Anthony Eagle with the catch. Oh, my God. First and goal, South Alabama. Whoa. He caught it, but he took a hit, too. He took a hit, but wow, what a catch by Eager. Anthony Eager down on the sideline, but he made the catch, though, man. Wow. Handed off to Martin, and there's a flag on the play. 1st and goal, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see what the flag is. Another illegal formation. Oh, false start on the offense. 5-yard penalty. All right. Legal formation on South. 2nd down. 2nd and goal coming up. Two high safety look. Run the ball. About a 2-yard gain. 3rd and goal coming up for South Alabama. All right, here we go. 3rd and goal. No, this is 2nd and goal. My bad. I'm tripping. 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal coming up. Roll to his left, just throws it to the ground. 3rd and goal coming up. Ten minutes left in the 3rd quarter. Third and goal. Davenport drops back, throws it. It's completed to Voisin. Touchdown. South Alabama. Wow. Great clear out. Great clear out by Brendan Jenkins. I think that was Brendan Jenkins with the clear out. And that was a great throw and catch. Yes, that was Miller McCrumbie with the clear out. And that was a great catch by Voisin and touchdown South. Yo, what are we looking at here? Whoa. Extra point is good. 28-16. No, my bad. Excuse me. He missed it. I thought he made it. My bad. 28-15. South Alabama. That is the second missed extra point for South Alabama in this game. Second missed extra point. This is a 13-point game. Wow. Wow. Thoughts on that drive, man? Wow. I'm looking at this, man. Please God, don't start. Excuse me. Auburn Dad said, please God, don't just starting running only to run out the game. We need to score. This defense needs some work at covering receivers. Shout out to Robert Smith. Auburn Dad says, man, Monday is terrible. Robert Smith said that this defense is disappointing. Robert Smith said this is why we can't put backups in. Maine said, yeah, this secondary is going to get cooked next week in the passing game. And this is something that we lauded as potentially the strength of this team is the secondary. And right now they are not looking. They're not looking too tough right now. Secondary is getting flame broiled. Shout out to Tim the Toolman Taylor. Auburn Dad said, just tell Hugh to run up the score. Tim said, like a Burger King hamburger. Durkin got to get this together. Mateer gonna have a field day. I keep trying to tell everybody Mateer is top tier. I'm just saying. During SEC play, I don't like the rotation. I don't think this rotation will be as freaking. I agree with you there. Shout out to James Barnett. I agree with you there, man. Like, but the thing is, in this game, you should be trying to nail down those rotations in this game right here. This is the game you should be trying to nail the rotations down in this game. So I don't know, man. Woo, man. This is just interesting. King Richard with the update for Clemson. Clemson 14, Georgia Tech 13. Clemson has been a disappointment, bro. Clemson with all the experience and all the talent that they supposedly had, the experienced quarterback coming back. I'm telling you, this is interesting. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, the score is 28-15 Auburn. And South has missed 2 extra points in this game. And the score is 28-15 Auburn. South is getting ready to kick the ball off to Auburn. This will be Auburn's first possession of the second half. Bryce Cain brings it out. Bryce Cain is tackled at his own 21-yard line, and that is where Auburn will start their first drive of the second half. It is what it is. Shout out to King Richard with the update in the chat saying Bama is up 38-14 against Bama's up 38-14 against Wisconsin. Ed Darby says South Alabama's wide receivers are going wherever they want to go with little resistance. Yeah, Ed, that's the problem, Ed. That is the problem, Ed. We all thought I know for a fact I was as high as anybody on Auburn's secondary this off season as potentially being the second strongest unit in this in on this team. And right now, we're not looking too good in the passing game. And looking at this right here, it looks like South Alabama is bringing an extra guy in the box to kind of quell that run game for Auburn. You're seeing that right now. They're committing a guy. They're committing an extra guy in the box, which means there may be some shots downfield for Auburn in this game in the second half. 2nd and 7 right now. Auburn seems to be trying to take their time, like they did the first drive of the first quarter. Another run play. Yep, there it is. Jeremiah Cobb. Another first down for Auburn. Another first down for Auburn. Yeah, man. Auburn dad said Charles Kelly is missed. Charles Kelly is missed. Head coach at Jacksonville State, he is missed. All right, here we go. What are we seeing? What are we seeing? There it is. Good outside containment by South Alabama's linebacker. Made him cut it back in and got it back to the defense. That is only a 3-yard gain for Eric Singleton. Second down coming up right now. 2nd and 7 coming up. All right, here we go. Here we go, man. Here we go. All right, run the ball, Auburn. Run the ball. Run the football. What do we run the? Oh my God. Throw it away. Throw it away. Third down. Third down. Third down. Yo, that play right there. Chat, clip this. 7 minutes and 49 seconds left. 3rd and 7 in the third at the third quarter. He had Bryce Cain open. Bryce Cain had a step. Bryce Cain had 2 steps. He just didn't. Clip this right here. 3rd and 7. 7:49 left in the third quarter. I want to go back to that play because we're gonna talk about that play next week on the show. Holding the ball. He got to throw it away again. Is it caught? He caught it. Horatio Fields caught it, but he's short of the first down, man. Fourth and about 2. What will Auburn do? What will Auburn do in this point right here? 4th and 2. Oh, 4th and 1. They're going 4th and 1 here. 4th and 1. First down. Oh, good. Jackson Arnold, we do not need you trying to run over players like that. We don't need you doing that, Jackson Arnold. We do not need you trying to truck people. Stop it. Stop trying to truck people, Jackson Arnold. Unless you're trying to send a message to your team. But we don't need that. We don't need unnecessary hits like that, my guy. Brandon Frazier in motion. Run the football. He right there. Camp. Was that Mapson? Omar Mapson with the catch. It's going to be about second and about 3 coming up. Second and 2, actually. He pulls it down the run. There we go. First down, Auburn. First down, Auburn. 1st and 10 coming up. Oh, let me give Auburn's timeouts back to start the second half. They get all 3 of their timeouts back. Forgot to do that. I apologize. All right, here we go. First and 10. 5 minutes and 30 seconds left in the third quarter. There we go. It's a good run by Mapson. That's a good run by Mapson. Good run. Second and about 5 coming up for Auburn. We're at the 5-minute mark already left in the third quarter. Yeah, it seems like Auburn is taking their time, bro. It seems like Auburn is taking their time. Main in the chat said anticipation is Jackson Arnold's next step to evolve. Wholeheartedly agree. Throwing the ball with anticipation instead of waiting for somebody to get open. I agree with you there. Mapson again. He's taken down. Third and about 2 coming up right now. For third and about 2. All right, here we go, Auburn. Let's get this thing. If Auburn just keep running the football, Auburn. Keep running the football. South Alabama's rush defense has not been able to stop Auburn's running game all day long. Not been able to stop it all day long. Keep running the ball. Just hand the ball off. Nothing special. Just hand the ball off right here and get the first down. There you go. Mapson stops short. 4th and 1. 4th and 1 coming up at the 22-yard line. At South Alabama's 22-yard line. 4th and 1 coming up. Shout out to Frank D7P. Frank D7P in the chat said, man, we really need to get some big on the D-line. Our D-line is even undersized for the SEC. I disagree with that. I think our defensive line is pretty formidable for the SEC, man. Now, South Alabama's not. If you talking about South Alabama, because, you know, both of these teams are my teams. But if you're talking about South Alabama, yeah, South Alabama is definitely an undersized defense line of court for SEC play. All right, first down. Jackson Arnold with the rush for the first down, man. I'm liking this. You got to do what you got to do to win. Got to do what you got to do to win. Got to do what you got to do to win the game, man. First and 10 at the 20-yard, at South Alabama's 20-yard line. Just us. There we go. It's a good 5-yard run. So we're going to say this is about 2nd and 5 coming up. Yeah. Auburn's able to run the ball against South Alabama's middle part of the defense. South is not able to touch it. South is not able to stop it. So yeah, if I'm Auburn, man, keep running the football, man. Keep running the football. Keep running the football. Man, I agree with you, bro. He said, to be honest, keep getting in 4th down situations against South isn't a good thing, especially when South's rush defense is not elite. Especially when their rush defense is not elite. Yeah, I agree with you there, man. This is 3rd down. Now we in 3rd down. Now we in 3rd. I don't know if he lost a yard or if we in the same. He lost a yard, so it's 3rd and 6 coming up. 3rd and 6 coming up. They bring pressure. Out of bounds. Out of bounds. Wow, man. What is going on right now? What is going on right now? Yeah, he just ran out. Yeah, he just ran out of green grass. He just ran out of green grass right there. He just ran out of green grass right there. All right, here we go. Alex McPherson on to kick. 34-yard field goal attempt. There we go. That's what we like to see right there. It was 3 points. All right. South Alabama held them to a field goal on this drive. Your score right now is Auburn 31, South Alabama 15. Man, Maine, I gotta agree with you, Maine, yeah, like you got a point there. You got a point there, my guy. Yeah, we getting in fourth down situations against USA isn't a good thing, bro. It's not. I don't like that. I don't like that. Especially like and I'm gonna keep saying, especially with South showing you that they can't really stop the run for real. South has not been able to stop the run against Auburn all day long. Have not been able to do it. But we that's interesting, man. That's interesting. All right, let's update some stats here for the game. Jackson Arnold is 12 of 22 for 145 yards. Still one touchdown. Jackson Arnold has 10 carries for 50 yards and 2 touchdowns. Jeremiah Cobb has 16 carries for 97 yards. And he also has a touchdown added to that. 1 touchdown on the board for Jeremiah Cobb. Cam Coleman has 2 receptions for 49 yards. Ooh, I said 12 the whole time. That is not what he had. Ooh, that was a misrepresentation. Cam Coleman has 2 interceptions for 49 yards, 1 touchdown. Eric Singleton still has 6 receptions for 65 yards and no touchdowns there. So yeah, Jackson Arnold is having him a game again. Let's look at the defensive side of the ball, man. Kayla, let's look at the defensive side of the ball. Let's see what we're looking at. All right, here we go, man. South Alabama is getting the ball back, second possession of the second half. And here we go, man. In the chat, Ed Darby said 16 plays, 62 yards, 8 minutes, 8-minute 34-second drive. Took a lot of time off the clock. That is true. Took a lot of time off the clock. So that's a positive. And you weren't able to put 6 on the board, but you was able to put 3. So this is now a 16-point game. And right now, if you are South Alabama, if you score again, or if you have to get to a point to where you have to kick a field goal, you're not too trusting of the field goal kicker because he's missed 2 extra points already. So we gonna see, man. We gonna see. Let's see what South Alabama does this drive down the field. Let's see what happens there. And let's see what this offense looks like, man. But man, this is pretty interesting. This game feels closer than what it should be. It feels a lot closer than what it should be right now. Let's see. All right, man. Let's take a look at some of the matchups that's gonna be coming down today. Some of the SEC matchups that's gonna be happening today. Uh, Here are some of the matchups that we'll be seeing today when it comes to the SEC. Man, Wisconsin went into Bryant-Denny Stadium and lost. Alabama ended up winning that game 38-14. Georgia will be traveling to Neyland Stadium. That kickoff will be kicking off here in about 30 to 40 minutes. That's going to be 2:30 p.m. on ABC. Arkansas tonight. Arkansas Ole Miss, 6 p.m. on ESPN tonight. Will be going on, man. A lot of people are projecting Arkansas to potentially win this game here. A lot of people picking Arkansas to win this game. Sitting here looking at Florida is going to travel to the real Death Valley, LSU, tonight as well, 6:30 p.m. on ABC. Texas A&M is going to have to take that trip up to South Bend, Indiana, play against Notre Dame. And Vanderbilt, South Carolina, which could be game of the week nominee number 2 tonight. Will be tonight at 6:45 p.m. on the SEC network. All right, man. Let's get back to the game. South Alabama has the football right here, and they are pushing it along. It's going to be about a 2-yard gain for South Alabama right here. Looking at about 2nd and 8 coming up for South Alabama. Let's see if Auburn's defense can get a stop here. Let's see if Auburn's defense can get a stop here. Let's see. Davenport drop back. This is where his legs are dangerous. This is where his legs get dangerous. And he's out of bounds. 3rd and about 1. 3rd and about 1. Coming up. 3rd and 1. Coming up. 3rd and 1 coming up. 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1 for South Alabama, man. Oh, no, they gave him a first down. 1st and 10, excuse me. 1st and 10, South Alabama. They gave him the first down. Getting ready to end the 3rd quarter right here. Handoff. Right up the middle. Man. Shout out to Elijah Melendez for that tackle, because if Elijah Melendez does not make that tackle, Phillips is still running. Elijah Melendez, ladies and gentlemen. Elijah Melendez, ladies and gentlemen. All right, that's the end of the 3rd quarter. That is the end of the 3rd quarter. We gonna move into the 4th quarter, ladies and gentlemen. Moving to the 4th quarter, and South Alabama has momentum. Like, the thing about it is, South has been moving the ball. South has been moving the ball all game. Like I said, and like I stated earlier in the game, that interception earlier in the game that gave Auburn great field position for Auburn to go up 14-3. That right there was probably the turning point in this game, from that game being a 14-3, from being a 14-3 game, from not being like a 14-10 game to like a 14 to what it was, 14-3. And South, man. Listen. Let's see what happens here, man. Let's see what happens. 1st and 10 coming up, 4th quarter. It's starting soon. So, man, I don't know, man. Let's take a look at the chat, man. Maine said it's too close. He didn't say 2. He said it's too close, is what Maine said. Auburn Dad said, man, he was running the ball, which eat up the clock, but makes the game close because gets less possessions. We need defense. Give a 3 and out here. Shaking my head. Shout out to Maine. Now they can't stop the run. Boy, oh boy, LOL. Barely 3 possessions in the 3rd quarter. That part, barely 3, and you gotta that's it. And yeah, they gotta go. That goes to Coach Hugh Freeze, man. Coach Hugh Freeze is seeing that we are able to run the ball against South Alabama's rush defense. We can run the ball against South Alabama's rush defense. It hasn't been good all game. And so we can run the ball against that. And so that eat up the clock. And I think Ed put it in the chat that last drive was 16 plays, 62 yards, ended in a kick. And it took like 8 minutes and 34 seconds off the clock is what it did. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if South can go down here. If South goes down here and get a score, if South goes down here and scores this time, we potentially see the same thing happen again. We potentially see Auburn go down and get the ball back and try to drain the clock out as much as they possibly can. Because South hasn't been able to stop the run game, has not been able to stop Auburn's run game. South has not been able to stop Auburn's run game. So, man, got a lot. It feels closer than what it should be, than what people. But I've been saying it all week long, man. Do not count South out, man. South is a gritty team. And right now, they have the momentum and they have the opportunity to go down here and put more points on the board because our defense is reeling right now. Our defense is reeling right now. So, hey, this is something that we got to take a look at and see, man, moving forward. Oh, man, let me skip ahead through these ads. All right, here we go, man. King Richard in the chat. Shout out to King Richard. He said, the one thing I hate is that we thought it would be our rock. The one thing I hate that we thought would be our rock is our Achilles heel right now. That part. I agree with you wholeheartedly, man. I'm not convinced about our passing game going into next week. I need to see more. Man. Zooted, I told you we are an RPO team. We are an RPO team, Zooted. 2nd and 10 coming up for South Alabama. Jared Smith is in the game right now. Shout out to Jared Smith. True freshman is in the game right now, getting real playing time. Woo, that's a dangerous pass right there, man. It's the same pass that South Alabama scored a touchdown on early in the game. Just a little too high for Scott. This is 3rd and 10 coming up. Can Auburn get off the field right here on 3rd and 10? Can Auburn get off the field on 3rd and 10? Got one high safety look. One high safety look for Auburn. Potentially could be some type of man match coverage, cover 3. Jared Smith getting home. Oh, man, Bishop Davenport got away down the field, and he is in Auburn territory right now. Woo, Jared Smith, bro. You see it. You see what they talk about with Jared Smith. Look at this. Nice rip move on Anthony Hubbard. Just got to finish that sack, Jared Smith. You got to finish that sack. But that was a nice rip move on Hubbard there. All right, here we go. 1st and 10, South Alabama. Drop back, throws it out. Scott gets the ball. Scott, about 2 yards. So it's going to be about 2nd and about 8 coming up right here. 2nd down and 8 coming up. 2nd and 9. Officially it's 2nd and 9, but it like you got about 2 yards, but we're going to say 1. All right, 13:38 left in the game. 13:32 now left in the game. South Alabama is at Auburn's 44-yard line, driving down the field. Woo! Tackle in the backfield for loss. Shout out to Keyron Crawford, man. Keyron Crawford and Malik Blockton got the tackle in the backfield for the loss. So that's going to be about a 2-yard loss. So we're looking at about a 3rd and 10 coming up right now. All right. South Alabama has another 3rd down. All right. Can Auburn pin his ears back and get to the quarterback and get a stop right here? Can they do it? Can Auburn do it? Another one high safety look. Middle field close. Drop back. Lets it rip. Incomplete pass. Had an opportunity to get that one. That's an incomplete pass. 4th down. 4th down coming up. 4th and 10. Good stop by Auburn's defense. Wait, it's a flag on the play. There's a flag. Come on. Oh my God. Oh my God. Defensive. Ah! Penalties, man. Penalties. Penalties, man. Penalties, man. Penalties, man. PJ Martin breaks loose, first down, down to Auburn's 16-yard line, and there's another flag on the play. This can't be a face mask. This can't be a face mask. Was his personal foul? Oh, sideline warning. He said, correction, only warning of the game. Yo. 19-yard line. 1st and 10. Take the flag logo down. Another flag. Never mind. I should have just kept it up. Illegal procedure. 1st and 15 for the South Alabama Jaguars. Penalties, man. Penalties. Penalties, man. Come on, man. What are we doing, Auburn? We ain't supposed to be on the field right now, man. 1st and 15. Another handoff. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. And back to the original line of scrimmage, man. Second and 8. It's a 7-yard game, man. Second and 8 coming up. Look at that. Look at that. The total yardage has just flipped in the game. South Alabama has dominated the yardage in the second half. They went from having 120-some yards in total yards to now having 282 yards in the second half. Auburn had 256 or 58. They only have 320 in the game. Come on, man. Come on, man. 3rd and 8 coming up. 3rd and 8 coming up. Got to get a stop here. Got to get a stop here, man. 11 minutes left in the 4th quarter. Jared Smith is getting real playing time right now. Jared Smith is getting real playing time right now in pressure moments, which is great. Sack! Fumble! Jared Smith, and I just said it, Jared Smith is getting real playing time right now in pressure moments. Shout out to Jared Smith. Shout out to Jared Smith. Jared Smith with the sack and the sack fumble. Jared Smith, man. 5 stars coming out, 5-star talent coming out to make a play. And that's what he did. That's what he did, man. God. Whoa, my goodness, man. Whoa, man. King Richard, the one thing I hate is that we thought it would be that I thought I'd be our Rockets, our Achilles heel right now. Zooted 9-5 said, I'm not convinced about our passing game going into next week. I need to see more. Auburn Dad said, I don't get it. I don't get it. We get pressures and they still weasel out. Yeah. King Richard with the update. Clemson and Georgia Tech is tied 21-21. Auburn Dad says no QB runs in the first half and now 3 in the first half. South Alabama. Auburn Dad said, why can't we be good on 3rd and long? That's the question, Auburn Dad. That's the question. That's what we all want to know. We all want to know that. Maine said the flag on the play. Robert Smith said this will be embarrassing next week. He said Mateer will have a career day against these DBs, is what Robert Smith said in the chat. We can't allow them a TD, only 3. Well, we got a sack fumble. And shout out to Jared Smith, who is in pressure moments. Jared Smith in pressure moments is playing and made a play. Shout out to Jared Smith. Maine said, is these players okay today? I don't know, man. It's homecoming week. Fumble, yeah. Cobb is the number 1 running back and play Smith more. Yep, Jared Smith is earning his spot in the rotation. King Richard, about time the defense looks like what we expected to see. Shout out to Jared Smith, man. Jared Smith coming off the end is, man, he has Jared Smith had that could have been Jared Smith's 2nd sack of the day. Had a nice rip move against Ethan Hubbard earlier in the game. Just was a hair short from getting his first career sack. His first sack of the game in this game. That could have been sack number 2 for Jared Smith tonight. Atkins been best pickup out of the portal for defense. Shout out to Auburn Dad for that. Bubba said, embarrassing defensive performance today. Never play Sly Smith in man-to-man situations ever again. Atrocious. Jared Smith needs more reps. Me and Bubba in the same, we feeling the same way. Exactly. All right, man. Jeremiah Cobb with the run. 2nd down coming up. It's going to be about 2nd and 5 coming up. We need one of those 16 play. We need one of those 16 play. What did I say? 16 play, 62-yard drives right here, man. We need to go ahead and end this game. Kill the clock. Kill the clock. South can't stop the run. Kill the clock. Kill the clock, Auburn. Putting Cam Coleman in motion and almost got him in the back. Wide. What? Oh, that's Bryce Kane. Excuse me. That's Bryce Kane in motion. That's a tackle for a loss. 3rd and about 8 coming up. Man, see, so this right here will tell me a lot. If South Alabama gets a stop right here, man, this is still a game. It's still a game if South Alabama gets a stop right here. All right, Jackson Arnold, we need you to make a play with your legs right here, my guy. We need you to make a play with your legs. If it's not there, Jackson Arnold, we need you to make a play with your legs. 3rd and 8 coming up. Jackson says snap, drop back. Pull it. Oh, my God. Incomplete. Who is that? Is that Preston Howard? 4th down. 4th and 8 coming up. Incomplete pass. Just said Jackson Arnold. If it's not there, take it. Why would you throw that? Why would you throw that? Why would you throw that? Man, that's... Auburn's punting the football. South Alabama defense that has not been able to stop the run all day just got a 3-and-out against Auburn. Ball is down to South Alabama's 31-yard line. 1st and 10. 9 minutes even left in the 4th quarter. South Alabama has ball on their own 31. Got to be more careful, bro. What? Whew. nothing to be said right now. There's nothing to be said. Nothing to be said. Maine said, I'm more worried about our DBs than the offense. Auburn Dad said, just run over the middle till they stop it. Exactly, Auburn Dad. They've showed you all game that they're not able to stop it. Just run the football and take and do that drive and use that same drive again. Use that do the drive. Get a similar drive that you had in the third quarter when you took 8 minutes off the clock. USA wide receivers make plays like that, but AU wide receivers can't. Some ain't right. Stop throwing to Howard. The QB from USA threw something very similar, and their wide receiver caught it. Yeah, Devin Voisin. He caught it and took it into the end zone for a touchdown, is what he did. Zooted 957. I think they're conserving energy for next week. This looks too timid. Zooted. This is the thing, though, Zooted. We got to stop. I preach this all the time on this channel. We have to stop looking forward to teams and focus on the team that you playing. This is the reason why I said all week long South could make this a game. This is the reason why all week long I said South would make this game. I said South wouldn't win the game, but South would cover. I think my final score for this game was 38-24 or 38-27. It's somewhere in that realm of where I had this game being. And right now, South can go down here and score the football again, and I'll be close to my prediction. This is the reason why you don't look ahead to teams. Look ahead to teams in the future. You focus on the team that you play in that week. I don't want to hear about they being too timid and they conserving energy for next week. We got to stop that, man. You play the team in front of you. You play the team in front of you. You dominate the team in front of you. That's what championship teams do. You dominate the team in front of you. Stop looking ahead to the next week. Makes no sense, man. Makes no sense. Focus on the team in front of you, man, because now you in a game, and if South go down here and score, now we sitting here having conversations next week about what this team is. Makes no damn sense, man. Incomplete pass, man. Third down coming up. Man, stop all that celebrating, man. Y'all look like bulls. I'm sorry. Y'all look like boo-boo today, man. Stop all that. Stop all that. Stop all that. Stop all that celebrating, man. Make no sense, man. Y'all ain't no need for y'all to be celebrating. Stop all that. It should be third down, not fourth down. Oh, no, it's right. My bad. It's fourth down. Pass interference, bro. You gotta be kidding me, man. Discipline. Discipline, man. You got to be kidding me, man. This is some 2nd and 10 coming up. Screenplay drop. 3rd and 10 coming up, man. Can we get off the field on 3rd down? Can Auburn get off the field on 3rd down? First down, running the football. Excuse me, nah. They stopped them. 4th and about 3, man. 4th and about 3 coming up. Fourth and 3. South Alabama has the opportunity to convert this and continue this drive down the field. Caught by Anthony Eagle, first down, Auburn. Great play call by Paul Petrino. Great play design. I can't say anything to it. What are we doing? 6 minutes and 48 seconds left in this game. What are we doing? What are we doing? We can't get off the field for nothing. Whether it's a penalty or them converting. We can't get off the field for nothing. Another screen, tunnel screen, good tackle. Elijah Melendez, Sylvester Smith, Bobby Jamison Travis. Second and 8 coming up, man. 2nd and 8. Good tackle at the line of scrimmage. I still think he got a yard. So you're looking at about 3rd and 7 coming up. Still not confident. Still not confident in it. Still not confident in this. They're saying he didn't gain any, so they're going to just keep it at 8. 3rd and 8. You got to be kidding me, bro. On critical downs, they are moving the ball on critical downs, and they are making these manageable 4th downs. 4th and 1. This is his 4th and 1. On critical downs, they are getting chunk plays. Timeout, South Alabama. Four minutes and 59 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Your score, Auburn 31, South Alabama 15. South Alabama is driving the ball down the field in scoring position with the opportunity to go down here and put points on the board. Whether it's a field goal, whether it's a touchdown. Take a look in the chat, man. Shout out to everybody that's in the chat watching us, man, and rocking with us here in the locker room, man. As y'all know, man, next week's game will be against we'll be back here next week for the Oklahoma game. It is a 2:30 kickoff Central Time, 3:30 Eastern Time at Gaylord, Oklahoma, at Gaylord Memorial Oklahoma Stadium in Norman, Oklahoma. That game will be on ABC next week. So it is what it is. It is what it is. Shout out to everybody that's in the chat with us, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all. 4th and 1, quarterback run, Bishop Davenport, first down, South Alabama. QB power. QB power. First and 10 coming up. New set of downs for South Alabama. Shout out to Elijah Melendez for getting that tackle right there, though. A lot of young talent getting real run in this game, and they're getting real experience playing in real pressure moments. Handoff. Elijah Melendez, man. Elijah Melendez is earning himself some playing time earning some playing time as well. Another handoff. Kentrell Bullock. Literally, man, they're just really running. They really are just running gap scheme right now, bro. They really are just running a gap scheme. That's all they running right now, bro. That's really all they running. They pulling the guard. They're pulling the backside guard. They're blocking down. The offensive line is blocking down and blocking up to the next level. They pulling the backside guard in the hole, and all the running back are doing is just watching. Watch this. If they run, it's 3rd and 7. This is 3rd and 7. This is potentially a passing down for them because this is where they end up running. Good tackle for loss in the backfield. Good tackle for loss in the backfield. This is 4th down coming up. 4th and about 8. The South go for it, or the South? Yep, South is going for it. 4th and 8. What do we see? Drop back. Incomplete pass. Turnover on downs, man. Let's get out of here with a win, bro. Wow, bro. We're going to have a lot to talk about this week on Water Cooler Talk Sports. It's going to be a lot to talk about, man. Take a look in the chat, man. See what's going on, man. Appreciate y'all so much, man, for rocking with us, man. Georgia Tech with the win, 24-21 against Clemson. Walk-off 55-yard field goal with 0 seconds left on the clock, man. Wow. Yeah, Clemson, it's over with for Clemson. Yeah, Clemson. Yeah, bro, that's it. I don't see no way it can happen, man. 2 takeaways, a game still close. This is embarrassing. Nick pinpoint. This shout out to James Barnett. Shout out to Maine. King Richard said this looking ahead BS has been an issue since Gus early years at Auburn. Exactly. This reverting back to last year's team. This game scoring first half and can't do nothing right in the second half. So it's looking like Huggy, yeah, he said he had to check out about 30 minutes. Doesn't like Auburn's looking good. Defense is not looking great in the second half. Defense looks like crap again, Huggy. This is game 1 against Baylor all over again, but against less talent, which makes it bad. That wasn't pass interference, Nick. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I understand what you're saying. I understand that it wasn't pass interference, but goodness, bro, the call on the field is, yeah, we say it's not pass interference, but what matters is what's called on the field. That's what matters, and that's what's gonna matter in the stat sheet. Auburn third possession is the 2-minute mark of the 4th quarter. Exactly. Telling you, man, Maine said this win doesn't feel good at all, to be honest. I'm sorry. Got a lot of people feeling that way. Also said, man, Maine also said QB from Oklahoma is licking his chops right now. Zooted95 said, I expect the coverage to be way tighter next week. Auburn Dad said, F that, Nick. Go downfield, score 16, win this stupid game. Go downfield, score 16 win is stupid against a 16-point win. Okay, I got you. Is stupid against South Alabama. Auburn third possession is 2-minute mark of the fourth quarter. Yes, it is. TJ lose. Sorry, folks. I got a bet against Auburn versus Oklahoma. Unfortunately, I told you at the beginning of the season. I told you in the offseason, man. I think Oklahoma wins that game next week. Told you that. I just don't understand how we expect. I don't understand how we gonna expect for this defense to turn it on and turn it off like that. I honestly don't. I honestly don't. I just don't know. Maine said I don't know what they expect next week. That's the part because it's not been consistent. It hasn't been consistent. First game of the season, the defense looked bad. Defense didn't look good. Offense did what they had to do to win the game. Last week against Ball State, we sit here and talk about how the offense didn't look cohesive enough, but the defense improved. Now we back to the same thing again, that the offense looked comparable, looked competent, but the defense started failing and reeling at the end of the game. Like, bro, like we got to figure something out here, man. We got to figure out who we are. We got to figure out who we are for real, bro. We got to figure this out. We got to figure this out, man. Two-minute timeout is where we are right now. Let's update some stats in this game. Let's update some stats. I don't even know if I'm gonna give a player the game, bro. I don't even know if I'm gonna give a player the game. I may give one. I don't know. I ain't feeling too confident in giving a player the game, man. Jackson Arnold, 18 of 26. 170 yards, 1 touchdown. Excuse me. No, my bad. That's wrong guy. Wrong guy. I'm sorry. Wrong team. Jackson Arnold, 13 of 24. Excuse me. For 142 yards. 1 touchdown. Still 10 carries, 50 yards, 2 touchdowns. Jeremiah Cobb, 18 carries for 109 yards. And 1 touchdown. Cam Coleman today on the receiving end. Cam Coleman, 2 receptions for 49 yards. And 1 touchdown. Eric Singleton, 6 receptions for 65 yards. And no touchdowns. That's what we at on the stats. So let me just be real with y'all, man. Not confident in what I'm seeing. Not confident at all from what I'm seeing from Auburn right now. All right, man. Let's see. Make sure, ladies and gentlemen, that as soon about 5 minutes after the game is over with, please make sure that you head on over to Auburn Addicts TV for the official post-game reaction show with our guy DC Wolf. With our guy DC Wolf, with the mayor Marcus Fitzpatrick, and with Auburn Tez, man. So make sure that you head on over there with those guys as soon as the game is over with for the official post-game reaction show, Tiger Vent. Live call-in show. Pretty sure that you're gonna hear a lot of analysis on this game. So make sure that y'all tune in over there for that, because it is going to be one to talk about. So tune in as soon as this game is over with. Head on over to Auburn Addicts TV on YouTube for the official post-game reaction show, Tiger Vent. All right, let's go. Yeah, this I'm not even going to look at it because they're gonna run the clock out right here, man. All right, they're gonna run the clock out right here, man. This is what they should do. Just run the clock out. That's what they should do. Uh, oh man. That is the game. That is the game, man. Um, Make sure that you head on over to Auburn TV for the official post game reaction show. I believe that they are live right now, as a matter of fact. So make sure that you head over there for that because, bro, I'm telling you, this is this is a this is a game, man. This is a game. This is it. This is what we looking at. I'm gonna look. We're gonna take a look. We're gonna take a look at some of the guys of the game real quick, and things and stuff of that nature. But like I said, not too excited about this game, to be completely honest with you. It's hard to be excited about it. Even though I kind of foresaw this coming, even though I said this would be a close game, I thought it would be a little bit higher scoring than this. I'm going to be honest with you. I thought it would be a little bit more high scoring than what it was. I thought South, and honestly, South did do enough to put more points on the board. They just had some some mental errors themselves that caused them to have some drive stall out. So yeah, I sit here and I look at it and I'm saying I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, man. I do not know what to expect with this thing here, man. So we appreciate that, man. Let's go ahead and let's take a look. That's the end of the game. Let's take a look, man. Let's go ahead and let's get back over here into the game here, man. Looking at some of you guys in the chat, man. This is right on target with what everybody said was going to happen, though. So many 38-17 predictions. So much talking up USA. We're going to be so good next year. I genuinely believe that this year is a progress year. Shout out to CJ DeJure for that, man. If a Nick don't want to name a player of the game, I know it's bad. I'm gonna name a player of the game. I'm gonna name a player of the game, man, and things and stuff like that. And we gonna talk about it, bro. We gonna talk about it, man. But before we do that, let's take a look at the post game stats here for this game. South Alabama 15, Auburn 31. Bishop Davenport 18 of 26, 170 yards, 2 touchdowns and an interception this game. Kentrell Bullock 16 carries, 57 yards. Anthony Eager 8 receptions, 55 yards. Looking on the side for Auburn, Jackson Arnold 13 of 24, 142 yards, 1 touchdown. Jackson Arnold 10 carries, 50 yards. 2 touchdowns as well. Cam Coleman 2 receptions. That should be 49 yards, not 29 yards. Let me change that real quick on my back end. So I can make sure that we are good. 49 yards for Cam Coleman receiving. We got to find a way to get the ball in Cam Coleman's hands. We have to find a way to get the ball in Cam Coleman's hands. We have to find a way to get him easy completions, things like that, because this man is the focal point of the team. He's the reason why a lot of people are saying that Auburn's receiving core is dynamic. Him and Eric Singleton. Eric Singleton is getting the catches. Eric Singleton is getting the yards. You know, we're seeing it. We got to find a way to get the ball in the Cam Coleman's hands. And I don't think we've done a great job. I don't think we've done a great job trying to get the ball in his hands leading up into SEC play. So I don't know. I honestly don't know what exactly to expect from that, man. But there it is right there. Game final. That should definitely not say Ball State. That should definitely say South Alabama. I don't know what is going on with me right now, man. Y'all please charge it to my head and not my heart, man. That is not what that's supposed to say right there. That's definitely supposed to say South Alabama versus Auburn is what it's supposed to say. And there it is. I just changed it in the back end there. South Alabama versus Auburn. Yeah, this is interesting, man. All right. Player of the game, man. Who is Nick going to give the player of the game to? I got to give it to Jackson Arnold, man. Jackson Arnold, 13 of 24, 142 yards on the day, 1 passing touchdown, 2 rushing touchdowns today. Roughly about just above 50% completion, if I'm not mistaken. Let me make sure I do my math correct. 54% completion today for Jackson Arnold. So Jackson Arnold is going to get my player of the game there in this situation. I'm so discombobulated that I got the wrong name in there, bro. Literally so discombobulated I got the wrong name in there. There we go. Now Jackson Arnold, player of the game, is it, bro. I tell you, this is something that is I honestly don't know. So we're gonna give Jackson the player of the game there in this game. And we definitely gonna rewatch the game and take a look at it and see if there were things that we are overreacting on, because definitely watching it in real time, there is a different opinion of that. But we are definitely gonna rewatch it and try to take a look at it and see what we can react on and be better at. All right, man. Make sure that y'all head on over to Auburn Tigers TV. I believe they are live right now for the official post-game reaction show, Tiger Vent. With DC Wolf, with the mayor, Marcus Fitzpatrick, and with Auburn Tigers, man. So make sure that y'all head on over there for that, man, because I'm telling you, you're going to want to get that analysis as well over there with the guys as well. Make sure you subscribe to these YouTube channels as well, man, at It's SEC Season, at Tight Sports Alabama Football Megacast, at Auburn Addicts TV, at the Uptempo Podcast over there with Dustin, over there with B Sharp with the Sharpshooter Spot with Sharpshooter Sports Talk, at the Golden Broom Podcast with Vandy Chris. And of course at the Huggy Beard himself on YouTube and Huggy Beard on Facebook. Also, go over and subscribe to JMHO Sports Talk, Just My Humble Opinion Sports Talk with Coach Sean, and On the Block Sports with Coach Carl as well on YouTube, man. We appreciate y'all so much for rocking with us here in the locker room and around the water cooler. We'll be back next week, man, for Auburn, Oklahoma, 2:30 kickoff next week in Norman, Oklahoma, man, where we'll be sitting down, first game of SEC play. We'll be taking a look at it, and we'll be seeing what we can do and what can happen, man. So got a lot to clean up, got a lot to take care of, and got a young man by the name of John Mateer that we're going to be looking at coming up next week that is going to be a dynamic player. So hopefully we'll get everything taken care of, and we'll be ready to rock and roll. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's been real. As always, y'all have a good one. Better yet, y'all have a great one. Y'all be blessed, man. Make sure y'all give the man upstairs above his, because he deserves all the praise and all the glory. And until then, till we see you again, man, it is one love. Guess what? Nick Frazier out this mug. I holla. Peace.
This has been a presentation of Water Cooler Talk Sports.